Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club! Now with a different profile picture. That's right, for people who haven't noticed, for the first time in like almost a decade, I have in fact changed my profile picture across multiple platforms, done by one Pulp Kitsune in the chat. So it's weird getting used to this now, but this is my life now. We're gonna see where it leads. But for today, though, I am your host, Okaya Games, and I am joined by, for the moment, 3 wonderful voices inside my head, with a 4th one who should be showing up. They're dealing with some technical difficulties for right now. First of all, I am joined by EliGamerX.
Creature for life.
I am joined by JEmerald99.
Please, JEmerald99 is my father. You can call me Jay.
And I'm joined by one of our newcomers for this week. Please welcome on in MeleeWizard.
Hello, everyone.
And we'll be joined, hopefully later on, by CorelleLeo, who is trying to figure out what's going on with their setup.
At
But
the top of your tradition, we left them behind.
more like tradition, we run into technical difficulties. Anyway, we've got the players, we got the games. All that's left is to take a look at the order. We'll be starting tonight with EliGamerX's game. Up second is going to be JEmerald99. Third is going to be CorelleLeo. Fourth is going to be MeleeWizard. And lastly, we'll be closing out with my game. So, let's get started with the first game of the night from EliGamerX.
It's time for a history lesson to
Oh,
start
boy.
things off. So, Gunpey Yokoi, we know who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he joined Nintendo Lao, Game & Watch, Game Boy, etc. Though eventually he got a bit disillusioned with the company, and after the Virtual Boy, he pretty much made the Game Boy Pocket as a quick way to get out, and then founded his own new company called Koto. Bandai contacted them and had them design a handheld system, which became the Wonderswan. And while Gunpei Yokoi sadly didn't live to see the system's release due to his tragic death in 1997, the system came out on March 4th, 1999. The system had 4 games available the day it came out. Actually, 7. Make it 7. There was a Chocobo Mystery Dungeon for the Wonderswan, a train simulator, a Digimon adventure game, a Pachinko simulator, because of course, a Japan Pro Wrestling game, the Wonderswan Mega Man and Bass, and finally, the main game that was partially kind of concept from Koto Laboratory themselves, Gunpei for the Wonderswan.
Which is what we're playing tonight, Gunpei. And we also have Corel back in here and call.
Hi.
Hello.
I heard Gunpei for the Wonderswan. I assume my is it showing up my my feed now?
Yes, I do see your feed, in fact.
Thank God. All right. Wonders that not being on a hotspot will do. Sorry.
I was about to say, have fun setting up your controls for this is a vertical Wonderswan game. Have fun setting up your controls.
Yeah. So as a heads up, yeah.
Whose choice is
I
it?
gotta turn that down.
This is Eli's choice. So roll up game 1 here.
I just drag and drop onto RetroArch.
Yes, and it'll load up. It might load up sideways. Your way of getting around that on RetroArch is Command Menu Toggle. I believe it is Core Options. Yeah. You'll want to go to Display Rotation and select Portrait.
You said just drag and drop the file or the WS?
The WS file. It might not work on RetroArch, actually, because I realized later that RetroArch does not... I didn't have the core pre-installed for RetroArch.
Okay, so you just go to load content and then open it up like that?
You might be able to
download the core first.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna... Yeah, you might not have the core for it in RetroArch because I forgot to grab it. It does, however, work in BizHawk if you want to load it in BizHawk without having to grab it.
Meanwhile, I'm not actually using either of those. I'm using Messin for Wonderswan stuff because it honestly is the best option for my end.
Yes, I don't care.
Hold up. What was it again? I know it's menu toggle.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for the late start and the tech issues, especially for
you're
finding
good.
on.
Tech issues are a common thing we ran into here. Command menu toggle, rotation, display rotation. That's the term for it.
I'm on BizHawk. You can do it.
And you want me to put it in portrait, right?
Portrait. Portrait should turn it on its side. Because Wonderswan has some game. So
there we go.
Yeah, it's designed in a weird way, so like you could hold the console 90 degrees and play in a vertical orientation. Kind of like
it's just like Hotel Dusk. Oh, that's loud.
Kind of like what the Lynx does with being able to play it left-handed, just this is more of a vertical orientation for it. We have actually had Gunpey on here before, but we had the PSP version, not the Wonderswan one, so...
Yeah, this is the original. Like, there was a PS1 version released later that year. I have that version, actually.
Gunpey.
Oh, it's actually... Okay, it is properly, like, vertical for me.
Yeah, BizHawk it goes vertically properly by default, which is convenient.
Same thing applies to Messin, but as well.
Yeah, I had to make sure things were looking good for BizHawk, and
what in the fuck is this video game?
It's a neat one. I enjoyed it when we played the PSP version.
Endless stage puzzle story.
For the record, though, this is technically not the original version of the game.
You said it was
really?
Once we get, I'll get to that part of the history lesson once we go to our feeds.
Heads up, Corel, we haven't started yet. I know you missed the Yeah, I know you missed the explanation because you were not in the call at the time. But yeah, just hang out on the title screen and
Wait, is it Reboot Core that resets the thing?
Reboot Core should work fine. Yeah.
There we go.
Menu reset game should also work fine. All right, let me go ahead and flip over here. Let me on some audio. All right. If you want to give the history lesson on this, Eli, I'm going to do the countdown first, just so people can start jumping into the game.
Actually, just to be very quick. So pretty much before there was Gunpey, Koto made a couple LCD games, including one called Professor Heno Heno. If you take a look at the screen, that looks like Gunpey.
Yeah, this
was the precursor.
Yeah, that's definitely a Gunpey. Alright, well, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Give me a second to unpause my emulator.
You'll probably also want to switch over to your game screen. Get it visually on there. Yep. Okay. Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gunpey.
Beep.
I'm going into story mode for my end.
Yeah, I'll just go into endless mode. It's a simple puzzle game.
Stage.
Okay, Z is
Yeah, thankfully I was able to see the demo, so I have an idea what's going on here.
Yeah,
It also helps that this game is actually... I don't think there's any Japanese text in it at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's a puzzle game, so... If you know how the puzzle game element works, and it's not too hard to figure out, just by moving things around, you're basically trying to make a line that goes from one end of the screen to the other. And you can really, like, chain it and such.
Okay, I'm starting
Oh,
to get
okay,
picture.
interesting.
Oh, by the way, there are a couple button things that aren't normally explained. You can use the bottom button to, like, make a line disappear immediately, rather than having to wait. I literally didn't find this out until I read the manual.
Yeah, so you'll notice that when you make a line, it doesn't disappear right away. The reason for that is because you can keep adding more things to the line to get more points. So if you want it to just disappear faster because you're not going to add anything else to it, you can just press the button for that purpose. Otherwise, it'll go away after a few seconds anyway.
Okay.
I loaded up story because I play Endless way too much, but I don't really do much story. Basically, it's apparently set a Western setting, and you beat all these, like, outlaws, apparently.
I mean, it looked like a Western setting just from looking at the title screen for the game.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
It's unfortunate that you can only move things up and down. You can't go left or right.
Yeah, well, that's part of the puzzle element of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Reminder, this was originally an LCD game.
Yeah. Your top button will also instantly raise the stack, so you can, if you need to get more pieces to make a full connection, you can do so in that fashion.
Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to present
which button?
is that because I'm using a different emulator that actually does some different stuff, I have actually emulated the Wonderswan's like little sidebar thing that some games could display information on.
To answer the question of which button, it's your top face button.
That should raise the stack?
That should raise the stack. If the pieces at the bottom are still flashing, it won't raise the stack, because, video games. But yeah.
Video games!
Look, we're still figuring out some of the quality of life sometimes for games. Games can be cool, but they can definitely still have some jank to them. But you can appreciate that jank.
Oh, don't I know, Jane?
Oh yeah, and you have a meter in story mode. Once it fills up, all the obstacles, like the question mark blocks they place, disappear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The only puzzle game I'm used to is I play Panel to Pawn with my girlfriend.
I was about to form a line.
Sorry, what's up, Corel?
I said, the only puzzle game I'm semi-used to, my girlfriend and I like to play Panel de Pawn with each other, and she's way better at it than me.
Ooh, good pull, though. Panel de Pawn's fun.
Panel de Pawn's
it's
so good. I love it so much.
Yeah, if you do enjoy Gunpey, though, I got my copy on PSP for pretty cheap.
Yeah, there's also a DS version that came out around the time of the PSP version. That's also pretty cheap.
Yeah, Gunpey DS. So there are ways to get it in North America. It's not like it's this Wonderswan exclusive game. No, that would.
The aforementioned PlayStation version is Japan only, but that didn't cost much either.
Yeah. The
I never heard of it.
Actually, no, I need that.
If there's a Wonderswan game that I don't know if it got a North American release, but I do remember playing for a mystery race.
Wonderswan never got a North American release in the first place.
Well, no, but a specific game on the Wonderswan that didn't get a North American release later, unlike Gunpey here. Because one of the games I remember playing for a mystery race was Mingle Magnet. And that's another one.
If you look at one, have a cutscene.
Yeah. Mingle
Magnet.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, interesting. You can make a line go into multiple directions.
Yeah.
Oh, it was developed by HAL Corporation, which was a bit of a weird offshoot from HAL Laboratory.
Yeah, Mingle.
Because, it was spun off during the company's 1992 bankruptcy proceedings.
Yeah. Mingle Magnet is the idea of the game is it's not a puzzle game, but you change which way the board is going, basically. So you change the gravity of the board, which is kind of what makes it interesting to me. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Oh yeah, one of the things I was gonna mention is that the sidebar on my thing, there's an icon in the corner that flashes when you're in trouble.
Okay.
This is getting the most iconic thing from this game is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, that's in the PS1 version too.
Excellent.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I am.
Okay. Obviously, it's not clear quality in the PS1 version because, CD quality.
PS1 games being based? What?
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
Oh, I am.
I was so close to getting the 10,000 point bonus for clearing the entire board.
That's not an ironic statement. Police Knots is great, by the way. I love it.
I've heard it's good, but I haven't played it. Oh, I need to hurry.
It's a very Kojima video game, in the best and worst ways.
That's what I love to hear.
It is very, very good. It also has it's also where like I think 2 or 3 game characters that appear in Metal Gear Solid games come from. For example, Meryl is from Police Knots.
Huh.
Oh boy, things are moving faster.
Yep, you're at that point as well. I don't think things are moving fast, but I'm having a hard time. Because sometimes the pieces just go to a specific row or column. And that just makes things very hard for me.
It do be doing that right now. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It do be misbehaving.
I have barely any pieces in my middle column, and that is causing me so many problems right now.
It's not okay.
When I
You said there was a story mode to this
just
game?
for fun. More often than I'd like to admit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't even. He's going okay. I have my volume turned way the hell down because I do not want it to get.
That's why we keep quoting it, going, okay.
Come on, attacking me right at the start of the game. Though to be fair, that's not where it really matters.
I don't think I'm getting this on in time. Nope.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ripperooski.
Oh,
Damn it.
you mother.
There we go. Okay.
Honestly, if we had, I think that would, there's raid messages, that would probably be a good raid message.
Class D.
Just okay.
Fuck you too, game. I really am getting that rhythm heaven feel of just okay if the game told me Class D for that. I'm guessing puzzle is I gotta full clear stages in
Okay.
few moves.
On some level,
Wait, why don't you?
it might just be my
Actually,
Tetris experience, but I'm not able to keep up with this pretty well so far.
That Tetris experience would
so
probably... I was gonna say, Tetris experience would probably help a bit for this. Like, it's obviously not Tetris, but just having that kind of puzzle game knowledge will probably help you a bunch.
Yeah.
Stage 4 done. Story mode, I think there's 8 stages from what I remember.
That would be about right.
There we go. Oh, I'm starting to. Oh yeah, I'm getting it.
If you want something a little more chill, puzzle mode's also there. That's what I'm kind of dabbling in right now. You basically
There's
just
a
have
free
to...
mode as well, if you want potentially something even more chill.
Yeah. Puzzle mode is basically just you try to complete an entire row.
Within. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh,
dear.
I like
Okay.
that.
Oh,
I felt ready to go.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh wow.
Oh, it be the game do in fact be schmoving.
A little bit.
Yeah, that was a 32,500 is not bad. 203 panels. Class D. Okay.
Yeah, I think you got about the same score that I ended up with.
Come on. What if
Oh, yeah. These guys introduced, the opponents in story mode introduced, like, different attacks. Like, lights out! As you can guess, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, wait, I need that.
Let's jump back into Endless. And welcome in, Phoenix. Or welcome in, Ash, rather. Phoenix is somebody else who frequents streams sometimes.
Oops.
see
Okay,
how
give
fa-
me something. Give me something.
Let's see how we could do on a second run. I always meant to play more of this game after we played it on Retro Book Club the last time, but I just never got around to it, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on stage 9, apparently.
Okay.
I call that pretty good.
Okay, indeed.
Let's see.
And for the record, in story mode, you clear a certain numbers of
Come on, give me a
panels
good. Give me
to
something
beat
good.
Whoever your opponent is.
Ah,
Ooh,
finally.
yeah, there's a good move right there. Hell yeah.
I was able to get the Wi-Fi work with your dad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, you're not one. Okay.
Like, if I'm being honest, I think this is one of the games that played the most last year.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, okay.
You're saying it wrong. It's okay.
Okay! Sorry, sometimes they say it the way it's said in the PS1 version.
Okay.
Which is slightly higher pitched.
In the puzzle, I have to be careful not to make a line too soon.
Oh yeah, I'm having that problem. Well, not even the puzzle, but trying to do some funny tricks in
Wario.
in endless mode. You run into that problem.
Am I allowed to? No, I'm not allowed to exit. Oof. If a piece gets to the top, do I just die?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Alright,
die.
I would like to die. There we go.
You go to hell before you die.
That's probably not good for your health.
I don't know.
Alright,
what
play
you're
your
talking
banjo. That's...
about. Yeah,
I don't
wanna
remember the
try-
character names. If I'd have to re-reference the manual to figure those out.
Okay.
Everything's fading to white. No.
Uh-oh.
Decline clap.
I'm playing with fire a little too much now.
D. Man. Class D. It's fine.
Just needs the crazy taxi voice to go with it. A Class D license.
Like, even with my gameplay, I don't think I've ever gone above a C.
Am I an idiot? Wait, what did I do? Come on, go back. Kill me, please. Yes, 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 I know.
Take that.
Boom.
Hurry up. There we go. What was I even... Oh, I was on endless? Why did I say... That's what I was just doing.
Alright. I need to hurry now.
How long do we play each game for? Like 40 minutes?
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Mr. Crab.
Half an hour at most. I guess I should specify there. This is the kind of game where it's like one of those games where you enjoy the game, you play the game like once or twice, you get your fun for that like burst of energy. So I could see it being a game that doesn't go the full 30 just on that basis. Like the
Rude.
yeah, like the not a bad game sort of thing, but more the this is not a game I would play for an extended period of time sort of
I
game.
think I'm the one person here who would actually play this game for an extended period of time.
Oh no, I'm also
I've
game
done
for that.
multiple
Don't get me wrong.
times.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well,
wait a
considering
minute,
I
wait a
have
minute.
like Tetris in my pre-stream rotation, I could definitely see this as being part of that too.
I don't know, it's
True.
not letting me raise the stack. I'm pressing the top face button. The top face button is getting rid of the lines when they're flashing, so I'm not sure if my controller setup is just wrong.
It might be a different configuration than for you, but there is a button that will raise the stack.
Minus, plus is pause, shrug.
Just a reminder that the stack doesn't raise until the pieces at the bottom are not
the
flashing anymore.
What is that?
What the?
Okay,
I
that's
just got
pretty
hit
good.
Oh, okay, that's... Why am I getting hit?
Why are you getting hit?
In Nights...
Enlighten me.
In Night City, you can be.
That's sage advice, I guess?
So,
Okay.
you know how many stages there are in puzzle?
Not in puzzle, I don't
I
know.
have to...
99.
I was gonna...
Oh, okay,
I
geez.
meant to look at the manual more than I did before here. We went on.
Do.
Ah, damn, I
Wait a
went.
minute.
Was almost able to
And
do.
by the way, the
I'm excited
Wonderswan
for-
color launched with a color version of Gunpey called Gunpey EX. I
Interesting.
think it's still playable on the monochrome models, just without the color.
So much like the Tetris DX, but for Gunpei.
There
I'm
is
doing way
also
better
a
this
Tetris
time.
For the Wonderswan, I think that plays on the monochrome models as well.
Excited for us to get to my choice and for everyone to unanimously vote. Let's skip this. Not for bad
Ouch.
reasons, but for other reasons.
Yeah, I
Hit with a
agree.
hammer.
Okay, yep, I'm getting to the speedy parts now.
Speedy?
Yeah.
It's going zoom now.
Oh, there is a thing there. Hi, cute.
Oh. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Hold on, I might be able
Now
to.
you fucked.
I might be able to
You're
salvage
fucked up
this.
now.
Hold on, nope. We're gaming here.
Oh my god, I killed the duck.
We're still gaming.
So I will admit, I actually played this mode a little earlier on the hardware.
How dare?
How could you?
Practicing
Wow.
games? How could you?
Everyone knows that playing video games is not what gamers are supposed to do. They're supposed to have opinions on games that they've never played before. Playing games is actually a sin.
I mean, not wrong in some ways, but also, like, I don't give a shit.
I'm joking, I promise. I was like, I gotta emphasize I'm being sarcastic.
No.
What is SP? Is
Okay.
it like, you have like a special meter or something?
I believe so. I think that's what I was talking about earlier. For story mode, I assume?
Yeah, there's that SP bars for story mode.
Okay, I guess we're just doing this now, and it's gonna make me sad, because I feel like there's a lot more I could be doing with this board, and yet I have to just make do with the cards I've got.
So it looks like you're getting in puzzle mode. You're just getting a random selection because it does. Looks like I'm getting.
My character is playing a guitar. And
Okay.
I got hit by a Frank. That. In the words of Gunpey. Okay.
No. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you truly do need the emphasis to drive the point home.
Sorry, in the words of Gunpey. Okay.
There you go, that's more like
Does
it.
sound like they just got the first Mexican man.
Seriously, barely lost on the last stage, I think. 318,600 points.
Okay.
Wait, big brain.
Oh,
Okay.
Can I have something on the left? Thank you.
okay, I'm starting to be able to stay on track with this less and less now.
No.
Alright, just do this. I need to buy myself some time.
Stop it.
Come
Too
on.
many
Leave
things.
At least now the game's giving me a fair few pieces, so it's giving me plenty of time to work with shit now.
I have a piece. Thank you. Ooh.
I will say, this second run, I'm really cooking a lot more compared to my first go at this.
What in the fuck?
Oh, come on, game! Giving me barely anything for this middle column. How dare you?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That was a
I don't care if I got the line wrong, I...
to get the 10,000 point bonus there.
So what is free mode?
Shit.
I assume just an endless mode, but there's, like...
You don't have to pay anything?
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
We needed the dictionary definition, except that's actually not the dictionary definition, probably. The dictionary definition is something more inspiring.
That's usually how dictionary definitions go, so... I suppose it's not wrong.
Oh god. Ooh, okay. That was close. That
Oh.
was close.
Ah, damn. Okay, I got 100,000 that time, so I did significantly better than the first time.
Bro, did I just Tom and Jerry this dude's gun?
Yo, Gunpey creepypasta win.
And yet I'm still D-class. And...
beaten the default 500,000 score and still been in only C.
5 billion points, still D
That's
class.
500,000.
they expect you to master this
5
game.
million points.
It seems like the real trick for getting points if you want to get points is to be able to combo, basically.
Yeah.
How do you, like... I think I may
Okay.
understand. Oh, and I just got hit by a thing. Oh! Oh!
Yep, that's the remote
Glorious!
down.
Incredible! This sucks.
Ah, damn. I almost pulled off a real banger combo there. Oh, well.
I can't see. I just finished playing Dragon Quest 1. I thought I was done with this. That's not true. I just finished playing Dragon Quest 3, but I played Dragon Quest 1 less than like a month or two ago, and I'm like, well, we're back.
We're so back.
We are, in fact, depending on the definition, we might just be back. What is happening?
Potentially.
What?
Oh, there we go.
In that sense, were you ever really gone?
Nah.
It's so over, we're so back.
Okay, I could use another piece for this middle column. Yeah, I need another one for the left one as well.
And...
I'm really missing my pieces on the left side. There we go. Can't even do
I'm
much.
just gonna say this. It's okay.
There we go. I see. Ah, okay, you're I get it.
Yeah.
Dog, why are you making me not be able to see? That's the case in real life. This... Bros! Can't, makes you blind. Makes you blind again. Right after. Oh, that is going fast!
Go. Wait.
Oh,
Haha!
do something.
Board clear!
Aw, man.
Bonus! 10,000!
Okay.
Yeah, you get 10,000 points every time you full clear.
Yep, managed to get full clear.
That's nuts.
Took a bit of effort to get that, though.
There we go. Oh, okay, you can just...
So speaking of the Wonderswan hardware itself, the system was actually very cheap in Japan, only 4,980 yen.
Yeah, I know Kelsey Lewin, who you might know as the owner of Pink Gorilla, has a Wonderswan, or I guess a big fan of the Wonderswan. But I feel so bad for her because I was at her panel that she did at PRGE like 2 years ago at this point. She was doing a Q&A, and she's like, if you ask a question, you'll be entered for a chance to win a Wonderswan. So we're getting partway through the Q&A, and then right near the end of the Q&A, somebody pulled the fire alarm.
Oh.
So we all had to evacuate the building. And I talked to her later, and she was able to give out the Wonderswan, but for a bit, some friends of mine thought she wasn't able to give out the Wonderswan in the end. I just felt so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny, but I felt bad.
Yeah, I can see so. So actually, one thing I learned about, one thing that the Wonderswan definitely had going against it, Nintendo found out about it before it was announced, because Bandai informed Nintendo they were doing it, and then quickly rushed out the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Hey,
Wonderswan
Okay.
is
from
very-
one line.
The only reason I know the Wonderswan name is because those are the platforms that originally got the Final Fantasy ports. Like 1 and 2 and I think 4?
Yes, 4 got ported as well. Obviously, they
5
were...
didn't. It was on the Advance first. My baby, Final Fantasy 5.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
oh yeah, Clock Tower was in this.
Oh, was it? Clock Tower was
the
one I was
first
unaware of. I know there was like some.
Bandai was able to get quite a bit of support from
Oh, and also, you know, there was a really
other
good
than the
port of Symphony of the Night,
obviously
right?
we have the aforementioned Square, but there's obviously Bandai used a lot of their anime licenses.
Yeah.
Square.
Certain I'm less familiar with as far as getting a port goes. But that I would believe it. Almost. All right. But yeah, like there's definitely some games on there. There was a few Mega Man games that got on Wonderswan. I'm pretty sure there was a Klonoa one.
Yeah, there was Klonoa. Puyo showed up on there early on. Like, I think it came out like a week after the system came out, and from what I can tell, it was the first Puyo. The Wonderswan version of Puyo 2 was the first Puyo project developed by Sega after they got the rights. After they ended up having the rights sold to them from Compile in February 1998.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The story of Compile's downfall is very complicated, and as such, that will be a story that I might have to write on a blog or something.
No, don't you dare! No! Don't. How dare you destroy my combo?
Yeah, you have the same problem that I sometimes have in like Tetris Attack, where I'm like, I have this very meticulous plan, and then I make an accidental combo, which ruins everything.
That's I would kill.
That happens to me in Puyo more than you expect.
I would kill. I would kill to be in like a I would kill to be in a Tetris Attack / Panel de Pon tournament. I would also kill to put my girlfriend in one because she would absolutely destroy people.
Yeah, I've gone to my fair share of conventions, and there tends to be a Pokemon Puzzle League or a Tetris Attack
It's the
tournament.
same thing, right? It's a Tetris Attack, which is just Yoshi, and then Pokemon Puzzle League is Gen 1 Pokemon anime, right?
Yeah, and then if you want to get real interesting, there's also Pokemon Puzzle Challenge.
What is that?
Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, that's the Game Boy Color one.
Yep.
However, that was actually a Pokemon game even in Japan. That was yeah, even Japan got that as a Pokemon game.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get this.
Someone be growling.
123, damn. Well, that was still a pretty good run through it. Yo, this game looks cool. Ash, you can get this on a few different platforms
It is kind of
in North
awesome,
America.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I mean, I think my opinion that's still the same as when we played the
Oh,
PSP port, which is the game is neat. It's not something I would play in long bursts. I'd play like a round or two and then move on with my day. But that's still like
Okay.
that's
So my
like
rounds can go on for quite a while.
yeah.
And that's why I think this would work for my pre-stream rotation potentially, because that's about half hour at a time.
Yeah, I put this in when we played the PSP one. I put it in for that because I remember picking it up for cheap at a store because it looked interesting, but I just never played it until I put it on here. And yeah, it was fun.
One port, does it look good? Question mark.
What's up?
Does the PlayStation? You said this had a PS1 port.
I assumed
The PS1 port. The PS1 port, it pretty much. I haven't seen all of it, but I'm fine with it.
All right. Well, we've hit 30 minutes.
All right
Okay.
then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing J Emerald's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
And ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is how
Ladies and
games get
gentlemen.
made.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay.
Oh,
You said,
Don't load up the game.
oh
Don't
my
load up the game just
Alright.
yet for reference, Corel.
Emeralds. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just loading up,
Okay. Just because I know you missed the.
Hold on.
Just because I know you missed the pre-stream explanation.
Yeah, we loaded up on, we loaded up
First
when
part.
you say,
yes.
like,
We
when you say
loaded-
so, right?
We loaded up on game reveal.
Okay. I'm just loading up RetroArch instead because I
Okay.
assume it probably may
Yeah,
work
this-
better for
This is the one that.
not.
Yeah. This was the one outlier for it may not work on RetroArch just because I didn't get the core. I'll probably be at some point or another releasing a new build of the show pack because I had to make a few other adjustments as well. But TerraVent sent me a pre-release of that, so I just got to give it a once-over and make sure everything looks good. But I didn't have the time to do that for this week.
Are we? You said when we come back, are we like are we on break for like 10-15 minutes or?
We're on break for 1 minute. So.
Understood. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, you usually during break the most people end up doing is they grab a quick bite if they can grab it in, bring it back fast, or some water, or use the restroom. That's the most they end up doing. Anyway, we are back for our second game for tonight. From J Emerald.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome
Okay.
to the world of Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
This is a classic. Just got released in Switch. It's Pokemon Fire Red. Hold on, I got a call. Is that?
Oh God,
What do you
this
mean
is part
it's
of
a
the bit.
stupid ROM hack made by a person? Who the hell is Celia? You tell me you gave me Celia's stupid ROM hack, then giving me Fire Red. What do you mean it's too late? Oh, okay. Celia's stupid ROM hack.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw the FBI warning.
All right, are we allowed?
Yep, it's one of those.
You can load it up now, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Work is the question. Oh, it seems like it. Either that or my thing crashed. Oh, it did not. All right.
But just
Wait! I just realized. Why did someone? I just realized the civil. What the hell am I looking at?
Okay.
Hello.
We're in for something, aren't we?
I
frequently.
just noticed the press start text was changed to "I'm sorry."
Oh my God. I only needed 2 notes to know what this is.
I don't even have audio right now because I've got it muted on my side while I'm getting everything rolling. We're gonna be in for something spectacular, aren't we? Just looking at this already.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this I'm going to take
the part that
seriously.
makes it for me is I'm sorry. Also,
I think Celia knows exactly what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
How do I need to.
I think this feels more like one of those. I apologize for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okami. Once we show the game, wait till like the intro loop, just so what we have in store.
All right. I'm gonna do the countdown. I will leave the game running just so we can see that. Yeah. Here we go. Now everybody else can see the FBI warning that the rest of us saw on boot up.
FBI word
And the
is so
thonk
good.
emote.
But
Unironically, I love Fire Red.
no, it's
Green.
H-Box.
Wait, are we allowed to?
I'm about to do the countdown here, so.
Okay.
God, this is. I'm just trying to process everything that's going on. I'm ready to go, and everybody else is though.
This is
Ready when you are.
Get ready to get some clips, Beak.
Oh boy. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Celia's stupid ROM hack.
Oh,
I just noticed putting keyboard.
Everybody,
controls.
Pokemon.
game. And that's
This hack
I don't
requires
read.
decent
I
amount
don't
of
read
prior knowledge to
keyboard.
be fully
I don't read
enjoyed.
keyboard.
It's like
Yeah, why are we getting keyboard controls for this?
Complete nonsense. Save state
I-
frequently.
I get the feeling this is written as a joke.
Yeah, especially the Alt F4 one. Yeah.
Key combination.
The best way is the best way to play is with a group of people. I got good news for you, Celia,
What
if
were you
you're
thinking,
somehow
Retro?
watching this.
Joking.
Yep. Thank you. Thank me, Celia, because I've done this.
It's like 30%
And-
puzzles,
well,
30%
dude.
trivia. Save state frequently. There's a lot in this hack that would be completely unfair. Blah, 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 blah. How am I supposed to do that on?
In RetroArch, command, save state options, save state, and then load state. I believe it's alt. I believe it's alt plus F2. Or is it? Or F. Oh, nope, that's closed. Okay, nope.
Save state. Oh,
That I am a tree.
I don't.
Okay, so F2 and F.
Let's see here. Who am I gonna be? I'm gonna be Jaw.
I don't
I almost did
oftentimes.
F4.
Yeah, I don't oftentimes find myself having to dabble with save states in RetroArch, so I just sometimes end up forgetting.
I just noticed they forced the rival name on you.
Oh, really?
Dude, don't spoil.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're given some very interesting choices
That
here.
was not correct.
Is that
I wonder what his name's gonna be. Gary, or Gary.
What if you enter a new name?
It lets you.
So
No.
You know what? Yeah, I'm
No.
just gonna call him
If you
Dick.
saw my feed, you know what happens when you enter a name.
Haven't you seen the TV show?
it says F2 and F4 for load and state. It's not working. Do I have to like press control? or
It might be a
something?
button command, but you can also just, if you click the button that says save
Save.
state, you can save state like that rather than doing the hotkey
Yeah.
command.
Yeah, his name
Probably gonna
is
be the most
Gary,
reliable
not
way to do so.
Dick.
I'm a tree. I might be behind.
It's my grandson. He's been your rival since before you were
What
before
strikes
you
you
were
on?
born.
Tree, I wonder.
Let me think about that one.
Actually cute.
Actually, a very fancy.
What you gonna
toaster.
pick?
Wait, A, that can't be right. It says Gary, not A. Haven't you seen the TV show?
LL with 2 R's. And actually, wait, nope, that's a.
A
I'm
world
going to
of
do
stupidity and
funny
nonsense
spelling.
awaits. Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
So your name's yes.
Hello.
Volcano Baked Meat.
What was his name now? I wonder.
What do you mean? Oops, wrong side.
Uh,
Yeah, he right side.
Why is the
There's
truck
no
in
why.
the place? I also just
Why
realized.
is there no why? If you enter in his name yourself, there's no why.
I enjoyed that. It looks like the male character has a similar palette to the female character and vice versa. So I guess this hack says trans rights. Second AS, but it's actually a very fancy toaster.
His name is Gary, not Lamau.
What is this episode banned in the country?
PC kicked the PC.
I apologize for being so behind in comparison to everyone.
Look, we're just here to enjoy the nonsense of this. 12 identical
true.
copies of your favorite shirt. My Secret Life, Chapter 3. I was neither a murder suspect nor a target
God
for an
damn it.
international spy organization. When I drove a car down the Jersey Turnpike at 88 miles per hour, a police officer pulled me over and asked for my driver's license. He said I was going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. I instantly pointed to my wife and said, "I'm in a hurry, my wife is in labor." Fortunately, my wife actually had a big stomach. I hope he'd let me go with this excuse.
oh, right.
Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car, he
Alright,
said.
this is vile. This is vile.
This...
Text speed slow. Slower.
Alright.
Slow.
Let's see here.
It's not necessary.
Sound good, bad. I'm
going.
good on bad, but
The baby is...
I wonder what Pokemon I'm gonna get.
So for anyone curious about the My Secret Life, that is a reference to Earthbound.
Skip cutscene.
In case you were wondering why it sounds as unhinged as it does.
Bad.
What?
Oh my god. Nothing.
Okay, what the heck is that?
What?
I found an odd candy.
What the
A piece of candy resembling a certain Pokemon. You have
I need to know what-
urge to collect them.
I need to know how fast slowest is. Oh my god, that is so slow!
Is it? No, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized you have the running shoes
You,
already.
you can still hold down the button to speed up the text, but the speed that it types out is comedically slow.
Absolutely heinous. That's heinous.
I'm a menu.
Posted notice. If you're
Oh,
confused,
that's
ask for help.
genius.
Press
I
the
love
alert
it.
button. It's definitely a feature that people want and will definitely not be annoying. Whoops, it looks like he accidentally pressed either L or R button
Press L.
and brought up this help screen by mistake. That's okay, it happens to everyone. Unfortunately, because you decided to subject yourself to this book, the help you need is far beyond what I can provide. As such, here's the entirety of the King James Bible, 1638 edition. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it actually?
What?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I want to die.
Wait, seriously? I'm...
Yes, I believe in fully.
Oops, wrong side.
In the beginning,
Let's see.
God created the
S
heaven and the earth.
is for sucks.
You'll get
Where-
one that's super effective.
Hold on, where's
Finally,
the...
VeggieTales in Pokemon.
I've noticed the choices that I get for my starter.
Why can I? What?
Which one are you gonna pick?
I'm going on
Are you
a.
gonna pick?
I
picked the one on the left.
What the fuck?
have done something interesting right about now.
Where is it?
Hang on, I'm taking
I
a.
have not seen.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Game's cheating now.
It used to be
I'm
obviously.
taking a screenshot of this, and please direct your
Okay, let's
attention
see,
to
I
the
hope
text.
I did this right.
Please direct your attention to the text channel if you have not seen that.
Oh, yeah. I want to also read
Hey,
this one.
my favorite.
There's an email message here.
You know what?
Greetings,
fine,
friend.
that's
It
fine.
is indeed my pleasure to write to you this letter. My name is Mutasim Gaddafi, and
not
I'm a
Oak,
prince
silly.
of Nigeria. Recently, my father has passed away and left me with a large sum. Mr. Oak, please send us a small fee.
Yep.
So Mr. Mime is dad now.
Let me try this.
Oh no, the patient is flatlining.
Nope, that's not Oak either.
All right, let's try to win this, baby.
Yep. I think we're doing this at the exact same time
What?
too.
Over here.
What the? Wait.
Oh, excuse
Literal
me,
Daisy, my
excuse
brother
you.
Gary's grandpa's lab. Literal Daisy. It's a big
Does
map with the
anyone wanna
Kanto
look
region.
Nikki, would you like to look at my screen for a moment?
One moment. Let me, Yeah, you discovered the same thing I did. Keep following. Keep following it.
What?
Ooh, topside.
Yeah, you found the top side of the TV. Ooh, piece of
It's
candy.
just still the wrong side. Wow.
Wait. How did
What a
I didn't
pick.
notice that? How did you heal?
Nope, still not Oak.
Is
You might
that
plant
right?
3 lit bombs. Want to jump face first into it?
Stupidity
Yeah.
and nonsense.
Hey,
Sorry, I apologize for the noise. My girlfriend's is
Wasn't
just
this episode banned in this country?
go get my card. I'll be right back. Yeah, because I'm a guest. It won't bring it up.
Upon double checking, you find that the tree is in fact still not Oak. It's Oak! Oh, keep checking the trees in your house. You're gonna keep getting a lot more text. It's not Oak. It's not Oak. It's not Oak. For the last time, it's not Oak.
My Secret Life, Chapter 3. I was neither a murder suspect nor a target for an international spy organization, but I drove a car down the Jersey Turnpike at 88 miles an hour. A police officer pulled me over and asked for my driver's license. He said I was
I
going
am
20
not
miles
fighting
over
that
the speed limit.
Rattata. Not yet,
I
at least.
instantly pointed to my wife and said, "I'm in a hurry, my wife is in labor." Fortunately, my wife actually had a big stomach. I hope he'd let me go with this excuse. "Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car," he said. "No, it's not necessary." "Why not?" asked the officer. Well, let's get going," said the officer. "Oh, no, we can't. This baby is a demon child."
God, Earthbound's weirdness is so great. Technology is incredible. Now you can shitpost via Pokemon Romhack.
For what? Stupidity and nonsense.
Did you talk to the one go but by the other sign?
Oh yeah, I kept talking to her and made her go into a tree.
Same.
It's the noisiest thing possible.
Oh yeah, that could happen.
Yeah, I did that too.
Chapter 1, Stupidity and Nonsense.
Sorry, Pokemon's Professor Oak's A. Does Psyduck say anything to me, or are you just a Psyduck? I say AIDS is Professor Oak's Pokemon. Thank you, Psyduck. I say Pokemon is Professor Oak's A. Yep.
I forgot the rest.
It's only RBC. Grams isn't around. Oh, right, because I had to try to go into tall grass, right? Press space to speed
Yeah.
up. Remember to save state frequently. It's like an encyclopedia. What, you never seen an encyclopedia like this? Email message here. Greetings, friends. It's indeed my pleasure to write to you this letter. My name... What? What?
This is the last known
Mr.
Pokemon
Oak,
in
please
the
send us a small
universe?
fee.
Yep.
Oh, so it's one of those scam emails they're trying to send Oak.
Drop it.
Oh, the patient's
Like the
flatlining.
Nigerian parents.
Drop it.
Yep.
I take your money, disappear.
Oh, they gave the Rattata Endeavor. That could be trouble.
Please.
Hey.
keep-
I found Oak! Something safe for all Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon.
He's tangled up in the cord.
Wait, that's not right. I'm supposed to black out.
Plug it back in, please. Sorry.
Grab some fab waiting. 3 Pokemon here. Pokemon Hill inside be Pokeballs. Okay, it's mostly vanilla text so far.
Ooh.
If you don't worry, Gary, if you go second, you'll get the one that's super effective.
Excuse me, I just found a
So-
shiny.
So, who are you gonna choose? Charmander
Charmander or Charmander?
or the third choice?
I am not kidding. I just found a freaking shiny.
Yeah, I like how the
that happens.
Oh, I just saw on your screen.
yeah, you're getting Charmander whether you like it or not. After all, we need to sell this game to old fans somehow. Pokemon's really quite
that water
marketable.
gun?
I'm being escorted by a tree.
Congratulations.
Huh, I'm gonna make you do it instead.
Yeah, I just noticed that
This is
Charmander
gross.
can learn Water Gun too.
Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Bro, these are there are
My
3
Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours.
Oh, code is 061.
Here's one that's super.
Why do you have a War Turtle?
No.
Just wait.
Oh shoot, the lights went out. Sorry, the power's been very spotty recently. Let's see if I can get them back on again. Oh, there's one of the lights. Wait, that just shut him back down. It means I can turn it back on with this.
Man, I love being forced on the worst Kanto starter.
Hi.
I had to hit yes like 3 times for them to heal me.
War Turtle regain health. What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't track it today. I was looking at the flax people.
Alright,
Special
got the
feature, Professor
parcel.
Oak's a Pokemon tree. Professor Oak is continuing to grow at a rate of 1 ring per year. But yeah, when I went to the Pokemon Center, it's like, are you sure? You want me to heal you? Are you really sure?
I just ran through a shiny Rattata too.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't just me. All right.
That is scripted, I suppose.
The
And
way they did it, they are gonna get fined.
Well,
First time sending.
I think I found out why the game wants me to save state.
Oh,
Why?
oh, you
Oh, I
got,
just saw the soft lock.
Yep.
Yep. That
And the sign tells you to make sure save often.
Anyways,
Alright.
you're gonna
dumbass.
that's a good reminder for me. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save state really fast.
Gary.
Oh my
Look,
god.
I copulated that one of the train trip signs.
That's a war turtle.
Sure your tips, I forgot the rest.
Ja.
Pretty good bit.
Well, I guess I have to restart then.
Here's the,
Oh,
this is the
pressed
last.
the wrong button. Oh.
I was supposed to be handing out potions,
Alright,
but it appears this is the last potion in the known universe. I guess you could have it.
Alright, let's see.
Bite, growl. Sure.
Cancer mouse!
Are they gonna do like Hydro Pump or something?
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh,
Maybe this time around
That's
I can
meant to
actually
be.
kill something instead of getting obliterated by a war turtle.
oh, I lived somehow.
Let's see about that.
I live to fight.
How did I miss a scratch? Oh, it's just a.
Looking around for a Pidgey, but I haven't had any luck. Something so strong probably wouldn't be on this route.
Turtle, come back. Yeah, am I great or what?
Sure.
The lights are
Who's
still.
a friendly rodent pal who lives in Reactor 3?
Oh hey, there's a shiny
Yeah.
Rattata.
CER.
Just all the encounter shiny Rattata before you have Pokeballs.
Yeah, it just dawned on me that.
Chapter 1, stupidity and
Yeah,
nonsense.
that just dawned on me too.
Also, I died to the Rattata anyway.
Complete save state. I wish there was a freaking hotkey. Why do they make this fucking keyboard controls? I forgot the rest.
CANCERMOUSE.
Wow, did you really just die on the first route of the game? Good job.
Who's irradiated for slowly killing me?
So-
CANCERMOUSE.
Rattatas were OP. Scratch was inconsistent. Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Oh wow,
Thanks,
a
Dad.
non-shiny Rattata.
Well, I just caught my first shiny.
Hooray!
Are you fucking serious? Are
Yeah.
you fucking... That's so horseshit. Okay. Do I just have to run or some shit?
Or
You
grind.
can.
Oh wow, did you really... So, me personally, fire... I just realized...
Alright.
Me personally, I actually really like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Not only, of course, it's a firefighting type. Not only as just games, but also I think that the music of Fire Red and Leaf Green is some of the best Game Boy Advance music on the system. I think it's real good.
Fire Red and Leaf Green was one of the earlier Pokemons I played. I think it was the second one that I played. Well, Fire Red specifically was the second one I played following Heart Gold. Your tips: remember to save frequently. You might actually do something very dumb and soft lock yourself.
Growl lowers defense.
Exactly.
That's not what it does, game, but okay.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
All right, whatever. Oh, hi, I work at
Alright, I gotta heal up.
This is literally my job.
Universe.
I got Oak's parcel. Told me to give it to a tree, but this is literally my job, so I'm giving it to you instead. I'm trying to stock up on posts ever since I ran out, but I think there's been some sort of supply issue. Can't find them anywhere.
Rattata.
Talk to the shopkeeper again.
I sure do love child labor.
Yep.
Oh, really?
The shop does good business and antidotes, I've heard. Wondering if they're the ones poisoning everyone.
Did that not kill it?
Alright, let's get to this house.
Also, who noticed that the Charmander is a firefighting type?
I don't read my fanfic. Let's get the notebook. First page. Sonic look up and look at the...
Yeah.
Yep, I found Don't Read My Fanfic. Check out the notebook, first page.
It also has torrent.
I am late for school. I have to get to school now, said Sonic, jumping out of bed. Sonic put his clothes on really fast and ran out of his
What am I listening to?
So not only does it have the torrent ability, it is also keyboard in nature.
Turn the page.
Oh boy!
Okay, you will regret this, said Sonic.
Ah, here we go.
The kitchen stove, wearing apron and oven
There we
mitts
go. Got
on
it.
their hands. Sonic
I
did
was
not
half
care. He was
expecting it to be
late.
like, just
Sonic
kidding.
ran outside and landed to the bus.
Ah, here we
People
go.
were getting on the bus. Turn the page.
You're coming with me?
Fourth page. Tails, Knuckles, wait for me, said Sonic as he ran towards the bus. Hey, Knuckles, it's Sonic, said Tails to Knuckles at the bus stop. He is late, Knuckles said Knuckles to Tails before getting on the bus. Sonic ran so fast to the bus and he got on the bus after the Tails. Hey, don't read my fanfic.
That was something.
Great. Listen up, remember this.
I want to go into the painting. Let me go into the painting.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Up, left, right.
Oh, it's
left,
a
up,
Clefairy
right,
Says joke.
left, down.
I study
left,
grades as
right,
Professor Oak's Pokemon.
Oh. Huh.
Oak's
Well.
parcel.
What?
What is this map?
Me and my level 96 Dragonite still
So
feels
right,
incredible.
so you got Viridian Forest right above Route 2, which makes sense, and then you have Diglett's Cave right above that. Cerulean City is now in the middle of the ocean.
Wait, do you have a map already? What are you talking about?
There's a map in one of the in one of the houses. There's a map, so I'm looking at that.
And you had America.
Wait.
No, I'm gonna fight.
Oh no, that's Celadon City. That's why. No, Cerulean City is still the same place, but Celadon City got moved to the Great Sea. Wait, no, there's two Celadon cities on here. What the fuck?
Okami, look and see where I'm at right now.
Hold on a second here.
Wait, is he in the Pokemon Center bad?
Ah, you have found your way into Bob on Battlefield, I see.
Yes, I have.
What the fuck?
What?
How did you manage that?
Oh, wait, I can run.
You actually want me to tell you how to get there?
Wait,
Sure.
you start with the running shoes?
Daisy's house.
Okay.
There's a painting.
Well, I tried jumping into that, and do you have to try jumping into it multiple times?
Yes.
Okay, that would do it.
When you get his Zapdos?
Well,
Right, you can't.
Yeah, you start, and yes, you do start with the running
that's why I'm not
shoes.
gonna speed ran then.
Ooh.
Oh, good news.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I got good news for you. Minnesota is now canon to Pokemon lore.
Great day, yes. Great Sea, Xenon City, Great Sea, Aether Paradise.
I'm sending this to a friend who's from
Island.
Minnesota.
Pokemon Island, 4 Island, Amity
Oh,
Square.
I almost ran
38
into the
islands.
softball trap. Caught myself.
Wait, did you
just
softlock
last
yourself?
minute.
Venus!
Berry Forest, Saffron City, Secret Garden, Rock Tunnel, Power Plant, Kanto Lighthouse, Sky Tower.
There's a rumor
Yes.
that Yoshi's in the game.
Oh, wait. What is this question mark? Salon City,
Another shiny Rattata, but I didn't find any Pokemon.
Indigo Patio.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what's up with Bob on Battlefield for myself now. What is this sign?
Wait, what do you mean, Baba?
Trainer tips, press start to save the game, dumbass.
Yep.
Yeah, because I found one of the soft locks.
Yeah, that was the one I found.
Well,
Wait, what was the soft lock?
So there's a ledge that you can jump down on Route 1, and you cannot...
That soft locks you.
Yeah, you can't get out of that, and the trainer tip says, trainer tips, press start to save the game, dumbass.
Wait, if you save in that position, that means, like, you hard lock yourself then, right?
Yeah, you gotta restart then, unless you, like, have a save state from earlier, which is why they recommend save stating.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll admit, I did actually.
Wait,
make
what
a
the
pressure
fuck?
Save in the game beforehand.
So, okay.
Your mouse.
Oh, Rattata has a focus sash, lovely. So that's another troll of the game. Focus sash and...
There's a lot of mods out
Yeah,
there.
Rattata has the focus sash, Endeavor, quick attack combo now.
Well, yeah, 'cause,
Yes.
if you talk to someone in, what is it, Viridian, they say, running into a wild Rattata is scary. Even my level 96 Dragonite, and I fear them, and fear is in all caps.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
So
rude.
fear.
Also, that takes away from what I was originally going to say, which is I used Water Gun, and it played the animation for Razor Leaf, so...
Yeah, same.
How do you have Water Gun? You
How
have a
does that-
Charmander.
Yeah, when you get to level 5 with Charmander, you learn Water Gun.
It makes sense. It has Torrent.
Okay. Wait, what?
Alright, the moves are Growl, which is normal, and Scratch, which is normal.
Wait, what?
The description for Water Gun is, excellent, Brock should be very easy now.
That's a wink wonk. I'm pretty sure that's a ha 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 ha.
Scratch. Oh, an Ember's description.
What?
Oh yeah, Ember's actually
That's
water
not
type.
a Mankey.
And the effect
That is not a Mankey.
lovely, a fire move.
Another child safely delivered. Thank you, Kanto Child Delivery Service. Guaranteed fresh.
I
All right,
can't believe
Cancer Mouse, do your
Scratch
thing.
has 95 accuracy in this game. What? What?
The ether's
Huh?
still there.
Huh? What?
Yeah, what's up?
Why did my Scratch heal the Mankey?
You had that happen as well?
Happens.
Wait, is Scratch random power or some shit?
It random heals, I think.
Yeah, because I used it
I
on
think-
War Turtle and it
wait.
healed at one point.
I think Scratch might be
Take
present
the hand out.
internally. It's very possible because they said it's inconsistent, which means inconsistent power, which
Miss
means
Piggy!
you just have present. I might be wrong. God, that's so... I love and hate all of this.
Alright, I found my way into Bob on Battlefield.
The PC. I'm gonna head
Where's
there.
Bob on Battlefield? I keep hearing about this.
It's in Daisy's house. There's a painting.
If you go into the house
Oh.
next door from the start, there's a painting. If you run into it 3 times, you can get to Bob on Battlefield.
Is that a soft lock?
No,
it's not.
There's a cannon that you can use to get back to where you need to be, so it's just... I'm a sign! Congratulations, sign, on being a sign.
You going to get pizza? Okay, drive safe.
I guess all the signs just say I'm a sign.
Here it is. That's what I really wanted.
And there's a chain chomp here. Some sits in front of the gate. I don't know if I can actually, like... I'm guessing it's not...
I just found something.
What's up?
I just found the troll picture of a Mew.
Of what?
Box 2 is a troll Mew picture. Box 3 is my secret box.
Uh-huh.
Box 4 is a QR code.
Oh my god.
Scan the QR code.
Oh my god, I just realized the
I'm about to
stupid...
do that. I'm actually about to scan the QR code.
Does the My Secret Box, is it the exact same text as the My Secret Life, just box fight, or is it just straight up the same text?
I didn't actually pay attention. I moved on to scanning the QR code.
Fair enough.
If it's actually scannable,
Oh, I'm just in Bob on... Okay, that's...
Yep.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah.
You
We
think
got.
someone
I
will
hate
wait?
to disappoint, but we only have like 2.5 minutes left of this game.
I want to see if I can scan the QR code and look at all the boxes
Yes.
first.
Who's
Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. I'm sure nobody will install a virus on one.
It's smart.
Don't worry, I'm about to put Bonzi Buddy on it.
Oh, I keep what the hell? What the what the
I don't think. Apparently the thing leads to an address called rb.gy,
Nick,
which
you want
leads
to see
to a
something
YouTube
interesting?
video.
What's up?
It's okay. It leads to a video called Box 4. Guess what it is?
This rock is over my hat.
It is
I am going to
literally a Rickroll.
Yeah, I see that now. Hold on.
That was gonna be my
Hey,
guess.
shiny Weedle.
Box
No!
5, Pokemon Box 5.
Oh,
Box
that's-
6 is Punch Out. Box
Wait,
7, SpongeBob. Box 8 is Who's That
I'm
Pokemon.
SpongeBob.
Box 9 is World's Best Dad.
Do I
Box
die?
10 is the Wii Shop Channel. Box 11, Geometric Patterns. Box 12 is Windows XP Desktop. 13 looks fairly normal.
Yeah.
Box 14, Mew again.
Stop.
And then we're back to the start.
Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta hear this and see and hear if this is different.
Is there anything in
Because let me see if I can grab the link that QR code goes for anybody else who wants to see what that goes to. Copy link.
I just put it in chat.
Give the damn,
Oh, you
parcel
put the
to-
link in there?
Yes.
Yep.
Poetry.
This is the YouTube link that it goes to for anybody else who's curious. I can't
Okay,
hear
sorry,
it.
I did rb.gy. It did shorten it properly.
Yeah, I just can't hear it right now because I pulled it up on mobile, so I'm also pulling it up for myself on
Oh,
desktop
you
so I
gotta
can hear if
focus,
it's any
Ash.
different.
Oh, hey, Civvy.
I do appreciate the trans femme trainer, by the way. That is very nice.
Who's that
Doesn't seem any
Pokemon?
different to
I mean-
me.
I need to know if this is different at all.
But you won't be necessarily. I know. I'll borrow a town map for my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Crow. Haha.
Okay, I will say, I look at the description, it definitely would get the vibe claimed.
Ah, dang, it doesn't look like the video's
You
changed
want
any from the
another
original one.
sharp
The,
answer.
alright, it looks like the video is still the same vanilla video, but it's a Rickroll. It's a goddamn Rickroll.
Excuse me. Why is there a Psyduck?
Anyway, we have hit time and all that.
Alright.
Oh
Okay,
man.
this is
bad.
the humor portion.
Yeah,
28 minutes on the save file.
I want to
That's
keep
what you
poking
have.
around with this though, but we have to move on, unfortunately.
I might come back to this another time.
We're gonna go to break,
I
and
mean,
when we come back, we'll be playing CorelleLeo's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, well, I say yay. Most people are gonna find it at the best interesting, which is the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was well aware I did this on purpose because you said what? I remember being like, oh, it's 30 minutes, and I'm like, I can do 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So just close.
I too can do 30 minutes. I'm not gonna elaborate further than that. I mean,
it's more like
we'll get into it more when break's over and we start introducing the next game.
I think 30 minutes is the correct snippet of my game that's like, either you're going to be interested or you're going to be like, huh, that was interesting. And I'm like, that feels like a nice thing to bring to book club.
That's kind of like when we had, oh god, what was it? I'm thinking of Monster Rancher Hop About. Because, like, 30 minutes is the perfect amount of time for that game because that's just enough for it to be interesting, but not enough for it to be infuriating.
I would like to say I can ask when everyone gets it. I'll do my little spiel when when we're back. Yeah.
Could deal with that.
Do.
Okay, well, we are back for our third game for tonight from CorelleLeo.
All right. So, my game. If you look at the file, it's a SNES game, and you might be thinking, oh, SNES game, SNES game, lots of different SNES games. What SNES game did you give us to play 30 minutes of? Did you give us something like Castlevania 4? Did you give us something like Contra 3? Did you give us something like a Mario game? And to all of those, I'm like, good guess, but no.
It's hilarious you say that because I'm trying to remember if we've even had Mario World, Contra 3, or Castlevania 4 on here before, because everybody likes diving into obscure stuff.
My point is, I decided for my first time on Retro Book Club, I was going to share an entry in one of my favorite video game series, and what I consider to be a marvel of engineering and artwork for the console it's on. So I would like everyone to, if it's gonna, there we go. I would like everyone to load their game now.
Yep, go ahead and load it up. Once you see what it is, I'll go ahead and reveal the picture that I've got here. Because
and no one press any buttons, because it is a required part of the experience that you watch the intro.
Alright, can I go ahead and hit the button to reveal the game for everybody in Twitch chat now then?
Yes, you may.
Alright. You want to also say for Twitch chat what we have?
Sure.
Yo,
Has anyone heard of Tales of Phantasia?
Yeah, we got Tales of Phantasia. Which I believe never got. Did this ever get an English release? Even like I know it didn't on Super Nintendo.
So yes, except it's on the Game Boy Advance, which is to say, it's bad. Sorry.
Okay.
I hate to say it. I'll go to bat for Final Fantasy V's Game Boy Advance version, not Phantasia's. Nope.
Okay. So I am poking chat. I heard Phantasia and I screamed in Mickey Mouse. No, that's a different game, and that game is butts. Phantasia for Sega Genesis.
That game was licensed to Disney by mistake.
I decided to bring what I would argue is probably the single most anime video game I have ever seen. More anime than games that are adaptations of actual anime, and you'll see what I mean by that when you watch the intro.
Okay, good. The I'll probably do a reset once I flip over to the game screen. I'll do the countdown for everybody else, but I'll let it run for the Twitch audience to see.
Like I said, oh sorry, go on.
But my gaming confession of the day is I have not played a Tales of game. I own a few of them, and I do want to try Symphonia because that's usually the one that I hear people talk about of the Tales games.
All right, so it depends what you like. If you Symphonia is like Symphonia is good. In my opinion, they're all at the very least good. Some of the older ones have charm if you're into that sort of thing. I happen to be, which is why I wanted to show off Tales of Phantasia. Tales of Eternity is also good. They're all good. A lot of them for different reasons. I would say the first 3 or 4 or 5 games have that old 90s, early 90s anime feel to them of like. I think you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. They're all very anime-inspired video games, and I would say that just being an anime as a video game is the general like the
what you say early 90s anime like 90s Sailor Moon.
I would say think maybe more like Record of Lodos, or I'm trying to think.
Again, I haven't seen most of those.
Well, let me just put it this way. Gorgeous backgrounds, a vocal song for your intro with lyrics, professional Japanese voice actors.
There is this one GBA game I know of that did some similar stuff, but that was a lot later.
I'm gonna go ahead and butt in here. I'm gonna go ahead and butt in here for a second to say that I am ready to go and everybody else is. I'm letting the intro run on my side, so I'll take a while longer to get in.
Anyway, I'm just scrolling down the list. I'm gonna see what the first. Just when I hit press start, I'm just gonna see what it lands on.
Right. I don't hear anybody objecting to starting. So
I think we're good. Yeah.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tales of Phantasia. I'll be taking a little while longer to get into the game just so I can let the intro run.
So full disclosure on my end, I have actually LP'd this game. This version of this game.
Hell yeah.
Well, there you go.
And the combat system does not agree with me in the slightest.
I hate to say it, but skill issue, my friend.
Yes, I am not going to argue about that.
Skill issue, like fighting a Rattata in the previous game.
But the game kicks my ass. Like,
this game.
It's like the Rattata in the previous game.
Yeah.
This game, in my opinion, it's more. This is a very single-player video game. In regards to, it's not like other kill games where you can kind of like, it's more got the multiplayer feel to it. This is very much a single-player game, and by virtue of that, you can also technically give your allies commands very manually, and that is a more agreeable way to play this game. Letting them just kind of do their own thing is not the best.
Yeah, I mean, that's... If you're playing an RPG, anytime you have to leave things to party members, you're fucked. Signed someone who has played a fair bit of Persona 3 FES back on the PS2.
Okay,
I think
so there was a part of me that was debating on just like jokingly staying in the sound room for the entire 30 minutes and just listening to the soundtrack.
So, hot take. I absolutely love Persona 3 for that very reason, but I do understand why people do not like the feeling of leaving things up to chance. Anyone who's played Dragon Quest, 4 probably, can attest to that. I haven't, but I've heard Dragon Quest 4 is the game where your party members have their own, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Marinkar, my beloved.
But for a SNES game, this is actually extremely technologically advanced. For example, it has, you can probably hear the horns in the back, I'm sorry.
The horns, the voice acting as well. That's not something you oftentimes hear in this era. Like, I think there's a few games on NES that have, like, at least decent quality voice acting, but it's not something that you frequently see.
I recall there being a Sesame Street game with Big Bird having a bunch of samples.
Yeah, there's also Sesame Street Countdown in that similar vein where the Count has a bunch of sound bites as well.
When I think voice acting in a SNES game, my first thought is Kablooey / Bomboozle.
Oh,
Player
Kablooey.
1, get ready.
Oh yeah, Bubsy also comes to mind in that area.
True. What could possibly go wrong?
So, apparently, the game not loading in ZSNES 0.150.
Yeah.
This game was composed by Mitsui Sakuraba, and you might know that name if you're from. That's the guy who made Dark Souls, Star Ocean. I think what is it, Golden Sun?
Golden Sun, yes.
Oh, Golden Sun, yeah.
And this is some of his best work, in my opinion.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, I'm perfectly well aware that putting an RPG for Retro Book Club is a choice, but I wanted to tempt people. I wanted to give them just a little taste of the sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, we did have technically have an RPG as the previous choice.
True, but that had a much different vibe that I think this one's gonna have.
Yeah, that one was pretty much a troll. That was more or less a troll.
So, at least I want to go into more why I think the combat system doesn't agree with me on this. Particularly in the late game, it just felt like I was getting comboed to death really easily, especially in the late game.
That can sometimes happen.
And as such, this is the only Tales game I have ever even touched, because my experience in this game kind of turned me off on the series as a whole, so I haven't really even delved any further than this.
Dad, you called me? That's his father, Miguel. How's your mother doing today?
Yeah,
She's doing much better. Her fever is gone.
I don't know
a day or two.
how approachable some of the other Tales of games are, generally speaking. I imagine being, like, not on Super Nintendo, they are more approachable. Not like a knock against Super Nintendo, but just kind of a general rule of thumb of, having that knowledge point from what already exists and being able to make quality of life adjustments from there as time marches on.
Oh, finally, I can play.
The first few notes of the song made me think it was the Red Wings theme from Final Fantasy IV. I'm being electrocuted. I found a Triforce.
By the way, the Triforce and the Link to the Past, if I recall correctly, those are actually 3D models.
And
Same with, like, the crystals.
Makes sense because of how they rotate. Generations this curse upon the family ends. And years have since passed.
Sorry, I'm back.
All right.
I'll let you get.
Am I audible?
Yep, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Gotcha.
And then the one you gave me for my birthday, what about it?
Anyways, yeah, this is a SNES game.
Right now.
I think I want everyone to get to the first major scene in this game, so I will give people some advice of like where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is absolutely doable in 30 minutes.
It's just a matter of figuring out, because I imagine part of it is find the right NPC to talk to, because that tends to be what you have to go through for the opening parts of an RPG of this era, at least in my experience. You gotta find the right people to talk to, so that way you can go out into the world.
Sort of. It's more so just knowing where to go, because you have some manner of freedom, but there's only but there's only one place to go.
Uh-huh. Just please be careful and take these with you. I got some ample gummies. Okay, now I've obtained control. I notice we don't have a diagonal movement.
We do not have diagonal movement. This is a SNES game.
I'm gonna guess this is also the general thing of this era of you'll want to save frequently, because if you don't save, when you die, you go back to your last save. I'm guessing is...
That's correct. Although I think it's kind of hard to die in the early game, although I might be wrong. Who knows?
Depends if you're still trying to figure out mechanics.
The game's not too hard early on, at least in the first like 20 or 30 minutes. It's just...
Oh, cool. Cream cheese.
The combat's very simple. You just press the hit them button.
Mm-hmm. Just press the attack button. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm playing through the earlier Phantasy Star games, and man, combat in Phantasy Star applies it's kind of similar to how you would expect from an RPG, but it is different enough that it takes some getting used to.
How much does the Switch version of Phantasy Star affect that? Because I know that thing...
Piles of mana.
Okay.
I don't know much for the Switch version, so I can't really take knowledge from the...
I have heard there's some QOL stuff in it.
Quality of life, yeah. Well, one of the things I remember hearing about Phantasy Star 1 that the Switch version has is you actually have a map that autofills for the 3D maze sections. But no, the weird thing that you have to get used to with Phantasy Star games is you basically program in a preset set of commands, and then you can just let it rip.
Keep the dog out.
But you can also just keep letting it rip and just not change your commands up any. As opposed to, like, taking each person's turn individually.
But,
Get him.
if you want to progress the plot, you gotta go south from the village.
Oh, you gotta go south? I thought I was actually going the right way because I was going north of the village and I found a statue I could move. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
same.
statue. If you go north from the village, you see there's a pass or whatever. But, I will admit, Tales of Phantasia SNES has a very interesting combat system. It's not quite as sophisticated as the Tales combat system would evolve to be.
I like this combat system.
But, this actually, if you play Tales of Eternia, or as it's called, Tales of Destiny here in the States, oh, and my crest is already... Ow, Jesus.
I thought you said your game
Now
crashed.
editing the colors of my battle window.
Anyways, you know how I said it was hard to die? Yeah, almost dead, somehow. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm almost dead as well. So, I think you very quickly ate those words.
Because I don't want you to go through the intro again.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah,
the church?
I was able to heal.
Is it the church to
Whoopsie.
save? Or do you just save at the inn?
You save on the world map or in a save point. You can save on
Okay.
the world map. I mean, it's Final Fantasy rules, basically.
Okay.
Where is the inn? Boop-a-doop. But yeah, if you want to progress the plot, and I would see the important thing worth seeing in like the first little bit of this game, you go south, and then there's a cutscene, and
Does it involve a boar?
yeah, yes, there's a cut. Well, you'll see. You will see. It will basically tell you where to go, and then you'll see the scene that I want you to see, so to speak.
Any of you customize your menu windows?
You can.
This is like some of the other early RPGs that lets you do it.
It's on me to put.
Yeah,
Same.
I like that. You can do it in Final Fantasy VII for some reason, and no other Final Fantasy game except for I think like 5.
I have to use this item from my inventory.
It's kind of great.
Because I got an item
Yes.
from the person running the inn. They told me to put it by a window. I'm guessing I can't just automatically.
You have to push it. So you have to push it up in toward the hallway by the window, and then she'll give you a reward.
Oh, it's probably this thing. Okay. I
That's
thought I wasn't paying close enough attention to the text, so I'm like, oh, it's something that went in my inventory.
No, it's a physical like pushable thing.
Okay.
Press two.
Go back to your house.
Almost.
Oh, I can't even sleep. I guess I could just sleep at my house for free rather than sleeping at an inn.
Oh my god, where
I found a tree.
can I sleep at the house? Do I have to go upstairs or something?
I guess so. Question mark.
Ugh.
Please, class, you must protect this tree.
Yes, that is correct. So, little not so subtle foreshadowing, but this game takes a lot of inspiration from Norse mythology. And that by itself tells you all you need to know about
boy.
why that tree is important. Yeah. But yes, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, going down in the forest, you have the boar thing and then the tree.
And now the boar fights you.
Yes. The boar of death.
Would you like to take a rest? Okay, good. I found the right bed that I could sleep in.
Yeah. That's bobbing. The way you play this game is that when you you change your target with, oh, no, sorry. L and R are how you move your, like, position. It's hard to explain, but you basically have a formation where your entire party is centered on, like, a single spot. Cress, when you press the button, he'll run up to do an attack and then return to the spot. I don't remember what the button is to move, like, I think it's L and R moves, like, you slowly walk. You're basically, you're slowly walking, and then that
Is there a
changes
flee
where you-
option in this game?
Is there a what?
Flee.
Flee.
You have the option to run from battles.
Yes, yeah, so if you hold L on the left side of the screen, you will slowly run away. Or, like, basically you have to hold L or R and walk to the edges of the screen, and then you will flee.
Yeah, it might be good information to know, considering some of us have already not died, but definitely almost died.
Yeah.
Yo, so is there any like input moves? Can I do the Hadouken?
No, that's not until, like, later if you're good. And by later, I mean, like, almost the end of the game type thing.
Yeah, you gotta get Sabina out for that.
This game does have amusingly, this game does have the fighting game inputs, although it's, like, it's very, very late.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also, like, instead of using your normal thing, what is it? Kills, short range.
Oh,
what is
I don't want to fight. Gimme.
And now I gotta figure out where I'm going in this forest.
But you already have a skill, by the way, in your menu. It's Scion Bolt, which, this game, the patch that I sent to Nikki, this is what is the button for this? Oh, I have to be long range for this. But this is the translation done in, like, 2001 by a team called DJAP. And I'm not going to say that their work is bad. However, it's very early 2000s translation because they slip in a lot of jokes, a lot of funny stuff. That's not, although I would admit, it's not exactly unlike the tone because this game is not wholly serious. Spoilers, you can get a dress that's basically just Kiki's dress from Kiki's Delivery Service.
That's pretty good.
And a broom and a bow. So it's like, kind of, like I said, it's 90s anime where it's like, oh, you know, it's mostly serious, but has the capacity to kind of be non-serious, make a joke, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I saying?
So burn in hell.
You have Scion Bolt, and if any of you has played any other Tales game, Scion Bolt is a poor translation of Demon Fang.
Good.
No, that's the demon. That's the basic skill that you have in basically every single Tales game is, you know, the Demon Fang. Except in this game, it's Psionic Bolt or whatever.
Look, translations are hard sometimes. What can you say?
They are hard. I won't give the translators crap.
Yeah, there's a translation is hard, but you know what's potentially harder?
What?
Having to adapt to match the lip flaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. But Chester is an archer, so he basically shoots physical attacks from behind you, whereas you're essentially a fighter. You run up, hit them, and run away. I believe, L and R, if you just tap it, you change your target, who you want to target, like, who Crest runs towards.
Who's your primary target?
Oh, sorry, I'm wrong, it's Y.
So,
In addition-
in the town, where do I go next?
When you're in the town, go south, you should enter a forest, and you need to get to the end of the forest.
I'm talking about, I came back from the forest.
Following the forest.
Oh.
Oh, north.
Is there not a cutscene or something?
I saw the cutscenes and all that.
Was it,
So I go-
was it rainy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then you saw the thing I wanted you to see, but yes, you go north basically to the village north.
It's
because,
basically
there's
the
like
first.
a little path.
Okay, so I'm guessing when I get back to the village, that's like the major thing you wanted us to.
That's the thing. Yeah,
reach.
that's the thing I wanted people to see because that is the thing that is it's one of my favorite cutscenes in this game, and also it's just it's like a little teaser of the rest of the game. So to come is just seeing that scene and how, in my opinion, really good it is.
Is it like a catalyst for what happens for the rest of the, or like what kicks off the adventure sort of cutscene?
Basically, but yeah, that's like, at the very least, I want everyone to see that scene before the end of the 30-minute session, because I'm aware this is an RPG, and if there's one thing I can show people, basically just that scene, because that's like, it's the game laying its cards on the table, so to speak, of like, hey, yeah, this is what you're dealing with.
Conveniently, once you're done with the forest and have to make your way back, you're just automatically running. I don't know if there's a run button.
So there is not. Well, there is. It's B, but you have to have a specific accessory equipped.
I think, was it some of the earlier Final Fantasies do the same thing? Like, there's a specific ability for 5. I think there's a specific accessory for 6.
If you have a thief in Final Fantasy 5, you can sprint, and then I think you have a proper sprinting like relic or something in 6, because I think all the accessories are relics or whatever.
Yeah,
oh, that more
right.
hurts.
If I've arrived at the scene.
You've arrived at the scene? Okay, good. Has everyone seen it? I think 2 out of 3 I know for sure.
I'm already on my way north.
Okay.
I already seen it, and yeah.
Yeah, I guess MeleeWizard I know would have seen it, if not from tonight, because they already said they LP'd it before, so...
That is true. That is true.
Oh, there's a
I
bee.
forgot about that.
Oh, look, a bee.
Kill it! And I'll see you again
Well,
soon.
I just did. I was concerned it would poison me.
Privileges.
It's sometimes an ability that bees have on them.
I assume you're probably gonna be like another hour. I wanted to kind of review what you made, but my no.
What about the pendant?
You can cuddle when we get back. Or when you get back.
At least the bees don't do much damage.
No, the bees don't.
They're usually not the most powerful enemies out there.
Yeah, another thing, if you hold the Y button, holding it changes your target. It's either Y or X or something. But
That's why. X, I think, opens the menu.
yeah, sorry.
Yep.
If you hold it and you press the left and right buttons, it basically allows you to freely select your target. But also, when you press Y, there's an S or an L over enemies. In this game, for Cress at least, what the skill that you use depends on whether you are at a distance or close range. S and L, so to speak, like short range, long range.
Oh, hey.
And that button will tell you what your enemy is in relation to you. Is it a short range or is it a long range enemy?
I found the Nightsaber.
Nice.
Yeah, if you go back into your house after the events that happen when you go back, you can find the Nightsaber, so you can get a bit of a buff to your equipment then and there.
Yeah. You see why I said this is like anime as a video game? To me, this is like one of the most anime first 30 minutes of like a work of art I've ever seen in my life. It's like, you go into a forest, mystical spirit speaks to you, and then tragedy, rain, sad music.
Mm-hmm. Death of beloved family members in game.
Yeah.
That just ends up being the catalyst for the rest of the game's events that will probably lead to us killing God.
Not God, but something decently close.
Yeah, I guess that's less.
God.
I guess that's not necessarily anime trope. That's more like JRPG trope than anime trope usually.
Yeah, there's an interesting conversation to be had about the killing God thing, especially depending on what game you're referring to or what. I guess it's mostly game. Because, for example, there's a difference between, like, Final Fantasy VI and, what's another example? For the 0.7 people who have played this game, Shin Megami Tensei 2.
Yeah.
They're all different, and like.
I guess I specifically SMT2 because I played a few other SMTs.
Specifically, I'm not sure if it's another Shin Megami Tensei, but I know for a fact that in Shin Megami Tensei 2, the final boss is God.
Is it Yahweh?
Yes,
Yep,
it is.
yep,
It is the name
there.
drop God. Yes.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the final boss in every SMT, but it's definitely like an overarching antagonist in SMT.
Yeah,
Also-
been there, done that. That's yeah.
By the way,
here's the thing.
Hey, hold up.
play Shin Megami Tensei 1 and play Shin Megami Tensei 2. They're really good. I'm aware they're old. They're still really fucking good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mostly just played the ones that got localized here, so SMT4, and then later on I went back to SMT3. Yeah, usually it's either Yahweh. I mean, they're all games where you can take very different routes, or at least a number of them are, depending on your actions throughout the game. But like usually the law route, or I guess the chaos route final boss, because you're fighting law.
And neutral.
Yeah. But usually, the representative on the law side is Yahweh, and the representative on the chaos side is Lucifer.
Correct. That is usually the case. That is an old Shin Megami Tensei tradition. Like, that is basically established as a tradition in Shin Megami Tensei 2. It is sort of the case in 1, but I'm not going to go into it.
Although I don't think in SMT4, we're not counting Apocalypse here, I don't think Yahweh's ever mentioned in SMT4.
I believe you are correct.
At least not by maybe referred to as God or something like that, but like not specifically referred to as Yahweh.
Yeah. The music in the world map, once you see the scene in your hometown, is called Raising a Curtain. It is one of my favorite songs in this game, just simply because it is... You also, unfortunately, only get to hear it for a very short amount of time, which is sad.
Of course, unless you go into the music player.
Yes.
True.
Oh, yeah, also, I'm not sure if this was a thing in the original game, or if this is something they did for the translation patch. But
Hold up, I gotta use the restroom.
There's a music player on the title screen, and you can listen to every single song in the game, including songs that are very spoilery in name.
Oops. Yeah, there's I can't wait to look later and find, oh, this is the song that plays when your best friend dies, and that's the name of the song, or whatever the fuck.
There is, however, I would like to make a...
potentially... Do you see song that might plays when you fight Sans in there?
I was gonna make that joke.
Yeah.
How long have we got on the game left, by the way? Because I'd like to make a small request before
About 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Pretty
Okay.
much exactly.
So, if you don't mind, Nikki, I would like you to go to the music player if you'll just oblige me a favor.
I can do that. It's on the main menu, right?
Yeah, so you gotta save and then like reset the game or
All right.
something.
Let me go ahead and head back to the world map really fast so I can save.
Yeah. I want to show the people of the audience a song that some of them might recognize, and in addition, they will probably, how do you change the song? Where is it? Oh, there we go, okay. I want to show people a song that they will recognize from another Tales game. I do need to find it. Where is it?
Give me the number. That'll probably be the easiest way for me to spot it.
That is what I'm looking for.
Once you find it.
Back to the overworld. Now I can save one last time.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it's the final one. It's number 64.
Fighting Spirit.
Anyway, anyone who's played Tales of Symphonia for any amount of time will recognize this song because it came from this game first. This is a song in Tales of Symphonia. It's a very famous song in that game.
Yeah,
Play this game.
Yeah,
it'll make you like Symphonia more.
Yeah, I bumped up audio a little bit so people could hear it a bit better as well.
Yeah. This game's got a banger soundtrack, 100%. This game has a PlayStation 1 port, and it's also got really good music in that version of the game. This version of the game has a very distinctive vibe to its music, though, just because the SNES, it's a SNES versus a PS1. If I want to recommend any other games for people, The Dream Will Never Die, that's the intro song, that's really good. Hydropolis is really good. Honestly, everything. If you want to just go through, go to YouTube and just look at the playlist for this game's soundtrack and just click around, you'll hear a bunch of just really good music.
I'm not going to scroll further through the song titles just because as we established, some of them might be spoilery titles.
Some of them are they're not too bad, but there's some of them are like mildly spoiler, like.
To be fair, some
this is the name of a character spoiler.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the spoilers might only be spoilers in context, because that's a conversation I've actually had a surprising number of times with people recently. Is sometimes a spoiler is not a spoiler until people say it's a spoiler, and then it becomes a spoiler. Then. Yeah.
Anyways, if you want to have a funny joke to end the segment on, go to number 48.
1 second here. 48. Oh. Because of the title?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that one. That's funny.
Okay. Well, we hit time. Yeah. And on the note of penetrate.
Thank you for indulging my game. I hope everyone had they kind of enjoyed their time.
Yeah, like it was. I feel like a half an hour is enough to get a proper feel of the game, but it was enjoyable what I played of it so far. Anyway, we are gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing MeleeWizard's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright, I just got done.
Welcome back. We actually just closed out the previous segment, so good timing. We haven't loaded up the fourth game. We have not loaded up the fourth game yet, so hold tight for that.
Alright, I heard everything.
Okay.
By the way, Nikki, thanks for having me on tonight. Because I just popped into the server, and then I was like, oh, I might as well sign up. And then I got called, and I'm like,
Yeah, so for reference for people who don't know, I usually manually pick people, and I'll always prioritize newcomers, and then I just kind of look at from there who was on least recently. So I try to make sure everybody gets a turn as long as they're signing up. I do that to the best of my abilities. It's easy enough when I've got a small group of people, but lately we've had like over a dozen sign-ups. It's like, oh, I have to put in a little more work to figure out who fits the bill exactly and who's getting put in for this week. Anyway.
And meanwhile, I've only been in the server for like a month or so. It's just this is the first week I've actually been available to actually sign up for this.
I've been in for like a week and a half.
Yeah. All right.
Because a good friend of mine told me to sign up.
Oh, which one?
So shout-outs to Ocean Blue and Palisade.
You know those two? Yeah.
They're good friends of mine. They were like, hey, you should do Retro Book Club. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good time, and most people who are on here tend to have a solid time. Anyway, we are back for our fourth game for tonight from MeleeWizard.
Yeah, so this is a game that is near and dear to my heart. It's a game, one of those game from my childhood, TM.
Yeah, to butt in a little bit, I think this is one that I gave out way back when, and I'm always interested to see how people do with this game, because I like the idea of it, but oh boy, if it isn't a janky game.
Yeah, so basically this is a Metroidvania in all but name, mostly because the term didn't exist back then.
I think of it closer as like a 2D Zelda, and not like in the way of Zelda 2 or like the top-down Zeldas, like literally 2D.
I might know what this is.
You might know what this is now.
So basically, Zelda 1 of Gamelon.
Not quite as much as you might want that to be. But tell us what we have here.
No, we have Legacy of the Wizard for the NES.
Oh, never mind.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be Blaster Master.
I mean, good pull as well, but no, Legacy of the Wizard, I think, is a little more Legend of Zelda coded compared to Blaster Master.
I thought it was going to be Fester's Quest.
Honestly, you know what I should have done? I should have... Wait, this was made by Broderbund Software?
Published by.
This is actually part of the Dragon Slayer series. The Japanese name is Dragon Slayer 4.
Yeah, no, the actual, so yeah, Broderbund was the publisher for it, but you might recognize the developer, because the developer is Falcom, who you might know for Yeez or Trails. I'm gonna go ahead before we start and drop something that might be helpful to people, and I'm gonna try to grab a map of the game. You're welcome to explore of your own volition, but this is a very interesting game to try to navigate if you don't know where you're going. There's definitely gonna be a lot of trial and error.
Which is perfectly fine. The game has a lot of different items that you can find.
Yes.
Yeah, there and everywhere, right? And some of them are required to get to certain places. The general plot of the game is that way back in the day, there was this big nasty dragon that was running roughshod over the world, and the powers that be were able to seal it away. But now generations have passed, and now we have this woodcutter's family, and their family dog happened to find this shiny thing, and it turns out to be a dragon scale. And so while the dragon is still sealed away, its power is starting to seep out into the catacombs underground, monsters are showing up, and the dragon itself is threatening to break loose. So what you're tasked with doing is there are 4 crowns scattered about the catacombs, and you have to find each one. After you find all 4, they unlock the way to finding the Dragon Slayer sword, which enables you to take out the dragon for good.
Yeah, each character has their own, basically, section of the map that they can get to, because each character has their own abilities.
Yep, there are 5 characters you can play as: the mother, father, daughter, son, and the family dog.
The son
you also have
the son is who you're going to be ending with. The son doesn't have like a section of the map to get one of the crowns. The son's the one who gets the sword at the end of the game. Yep.
And each character has different stats like jump height, attack strength, and whatever else, and also they have a different kind of item pool that they can pull from. Also, this game has a password system. When you talk to the grandparents, the grandmother will give you your current password, and the grandfather is where you enter in the password. This game also has a kind of a soft continue system. Whenever you enter the house here, it's basically a soft save. Mm-hmm. So if you ever die, you return back to the house in the state that you last were at the house in.
I do not see the game.
Checking, and to see, was this a Famicom Disk System game that had a save feature removed from the international release? It is not.
Okay. I don't see the game on your screen yet, by the way.
It'll be there in a second. I'll put it there in a second.
Wait, is my
I still have the waiting gift.
No, everybody else is good. Okay, I just see Eli's gift currently. But yeah, I have beaten Legacy of the Wizard, but it's been a while, so I do not remember how to navigate this place, so it will probably be a lot of fumbling around from me as well, as much as everyone else who hasn't played this.
So for a first-time playthrough, I would suggest playing as the dog first thing.
I do remember that.
The main thing about the dog is that the dog is basically kind of a mole of sorts. Most enemies do contact damage, except against the dog.
Yeah.
So basically, you're immune to damage as the dog outside of spikes and fall damage.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like I remember there being, like, you play as another character to get an item for the dog, but I might be misremembering that. Because
the dog doesn't really have the whole lot of items it can use. It's not really...
Okay. Well, I am ready to go and everyone else is.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ready.
Alright. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legacy of the Wizard. Yes.
Oh, what the fuck? This is like a pointer.
Well,
Yep.
it's just the character select is the point and click. So you select your character.
A point and click on the NES with no mouse.
Yeah, I mean, you did get the Kemco trilogy of games.
Why am I a dinosaur?
That's the dog. Basically, everyone has this fancy transformation sequence.
So if you talk,
Oh, and
yeah,
you switch characters.
yeah,
Interesting.
if you talk to
Like I
the
said, each character, like the daughter has really high jump height, the father has high attack strength.
yeah. And also, if you talk to the grandmother, you can get a password. If you talk to the grandfather, you can put in a password.
Yep.
What? Oh, that's not the grandmother. That's the grandmother.
Oh yeah, you probably don't want to be attacking willy-nilly as well, because that does consume magic.
Yep.
So, I think if you run out, you recharge up to a certain amount, but it's not exactly a fast recharge, so you still want to play
No, there is no recharge.
Okay, I was misremembering on that.
I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
found a
and I...
magic potion
but
that
if you-
heals
if
my
you-
magic, so
Yeah, if you go to an inn, you spend 10 gold and recharge your life and magic go back up to 99 and allows you to kind of rearrange your items
There we
once
go.
you have
Like,
items
why
to
can't I
get.
climb this ladder?
It's such a janky game, dude. I love it, but it's such a janky game. I definitely
Did I
appreciate
just
for what it
fall
tries.
damage?
Yep, there's fall damage.
Yep, it's only one damage.
Okay.
You will appreciate the fact that it's only one damage.
Oh yeah,
considering
when
how some of these enemies can hurt. So
yeah, and good luck if you manage to get to any of the bosses in half an hour. Because bosses will fuck you up if you are not prepared for them.
It's
Yeah,
it says I have 5 gold pips. Like, does that mean like? Does that represent how much gold I've got, or?
So-
yeah, for the stuff across the top, blue is 1, red is 10.
Yeah,
Oh.
think of it.
So I've got.
Yeah, so think of it like how energy tanks in Super Metroid are calculated, where you have the number for your current energy tank and then how many you have in reserve as bars. Think of it something like that.
That is honest. I find that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's a neat way to display it, and I enjoy that specific aesthetic. Well, there's an inn.
Huh.
And if you ever go back to the house, you'll refresh your life and magic there as well.
Yeah.
And one thing I find very interesting about this game is the drop system. As you've probably noticed by now, every enemy drops something. And so you have your health pickups, magic pickups.
Yeah.
The purple jars is poison. Try to avoid those if you can. But the thing is, there's actually a system on what kind of stuff drops, and it's based around your life, your magic, and your gold.
I assume it's a lot of which one's the lowest.
Whichever one is the lowest is the one that takes priority amongst
Yeah.
those 3, where literally everything else is pretty much a random chance, with the exception of keys. If you ever have less than 2 keys, that takes priority.
That's unusually forward thinking for a game
Yeah.
that's this old.
I mean, it's the kind of thing of like they give you what you need when you need it, just to like an anti-frustration feature. I think Resident Evil games do a similar thing when it comes to like ammo, where if you're running low on this kind of ammo, they'll start dropping a little more frequently.
And I want to say, once your life or magic reaches a certain threshold, I want to say if it's like 25 or 30 or something like that, those will pretty much be the only thing that drops.
I thought Resident Evil games just have pardon me if I'm wrong. I thought they just had like the game was just designed very like specifically as there is ammo here of this kind, there is ammo here of this kind, or stuff like that. I didn't.
Generally for like stuff that you find in the world, I'm talking about specifically stuff that you get dropped from enemies.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, interesting.
So for those that are
yeah.
following my feed, I am going to be going to a rather interesting segment of the world because I know how it goes.
So hell. Got it.
And the item that I found is the glove, which is the father's signature item.
Yeah.
And it
I found
allows
a
you to.
shell.
It's one of the 3 block manipulation ones, and it's very much required.
Yeah, that's one of the other things I don't think we really touched on is not only does each character like have some of their own stats, there's certain items that only such and such character can use. Like I think one of them is a high jump, one of them is a float mechanic, but only the character that item goes to is able to use them.
Yeah, so basically, if you pause, you'll see the item screen. Anything that is in purple, that character cannot use it.
Yeah.
What is? I would say I got a shell. I'm not sure what it does.
A shell?
Yeah.
The purple orb thing?
It looks like a. Oh wait, it looks like a ball on like a paper or something. I don't know. I thought that was a shell.
Yeah, basically that is an emergency exit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
If you press the select button, you can and hit left and right. You'll see you have a little thing on the item screen, so you can carry up to 3 items at any given time, but only 1 can be active. And so that's how you switch between act. And if you ever select the crystal during that, it immediately sends you topside.
Yeah, I can see. I think it looks like a shell because I was looking at it in the menu for a bit. But yeah,
select your items if you select.
What's up?
How do you select your items from the inventory?
Select.
You said select.
You go to an inn or you select it when you leave the house. As you leave the house,
You can hold.
Oh.
Yeah, well, for equipping your items, I think we're talking about in this case. Yeah, you equip them into your inventory, and then you hit select to cycle between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was concerned about equipping them because I was like, that's strange. Why isn't it letting me do that? Huh. Oh, I am fast now. Interesting.
Yep, the scrolls are temporary speed boosts. The rings are invincibility. Keys open up doors. You'll need a lot, and open up chests. Yeah. You'll need a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
I can't help but notice that there are some signs that display what seems to be a different character, which makes me think, oh, it's telling me, hey, you need this character.
Oh, the portrait with the lady with the portrait.
Yeah.
That is once you have all 4 crowns. If you send the sun out with one of the crowns in your inventory, you use those to actually those actually serve as teleporters.
Oh.
And that is how you basically go through what becomes a teleporter maze to get to the Dragon Slayer sword.
Yep. There was.
It's like Castlevania Symphony of the Night with its teleporters that just only go to specific other teleports.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but in this case, they can each portrait will take you to a specific spot, but not all of them will actually be useful. It's
not something that's intended for fast travel like in a lot of Metroidvanias. It's basically a door maze.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, as I saw chat was describing when we first started this game, this is like a prototype Metroidvania.
Oh, this looks disgusting.
Oh, and there's also, one of the other things that might make this game a little harder to approach. There's fake walls that you can walk through.
God damn it. It's just like Dark Souls.
Yeah. So,
this truly is the Dark Souls.
Are they marked on
Metroidvania?
What the fuck?
On the map that I gave, they are not, unfortunately. I actually pulled up a walkthrough in the middle of that as well, which I will go ahead and link for anybody who doesn't want to deal with the exploration bullshit, or you can deal with it. That is also your prerogative, should you want to do that.
I see why you, oh, damn it. Oh, okay. I see why you said, that the dog is nice for not having contact damage, because there's a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
And specifically the region that the dog is suited for, the enemies in that area do a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, you can do that route with anyone, but the dog is best suited because then way you don't have to worry about all the contact damage, especially in the last screen where there is a mimic that does 100 damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thing is, there is an inn right in there, and if you keep using the inn over and over again, you can go above 99. So if you use it, it'll go up from 99 to 100 to 101. So I have like taken, say, the sun in there, healed myself up to 101, and just tanked my way past that mimic just to get to the crown. So just for the sake of doing it.
Family.
It is not something that I would suggest, but it.
Shop. There's a winged bottle and then the normal bottle.
Yeah,
the wing bottle. The wing bottle is the elixir, which is as long as it's highlighted in your item HUD, it is an auto revive.
Oh, so it's it's basically rations for Metal Gear Solid.
And meanwhile, the other bottle next to it serves the same purpose, except for magic instead.
Interesting.
I think now's a good chance to try to get out of the dungeon and go heal up. But I did get the glove for, when I want to go...
I haven't found anything of interest, it seems.
Yeah, I've gotten completely lost at this point.
Yep, that sounds right for Legacy of the Wizard.
That is completely normal.
Walking around.
That is definitely the normal Legacy of the Wizard experience.
Yes, very much so.
I'm looking on the map for where I am.
Yeah, I would suggest looking at the walkthrough that I linked as well if you're trying to figure out where to go, because that has smaller maps for various portions with a line dictating which way you have to go.
Where if you get hurt. Sorry. Continue.
I don't think this is a game I'm really feeling.
That's fair. It is a slow burn of a video game. One of my friends went through Legacy of the Wizard a while back, and they were like, "This game is so confusing." I'm like, "Yep, you're correct." Welcome to Legacy of the Wizard, baby.
So the area that I'm going through, you can go through, basically find the crowns in whatever order you want. It doesn't really matter which crown you get when. You will be fighting the bosses in the same order, no matter what.
I believe they, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they scale so depending on how many bosses you've already beaten. So the first boss you beat, no matter which one it is the easiest one. That might be wrong. Okay, that is actually the case. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't matter. They're not. Each boss is not linked to a specific crown. It's just regardless of which crown you get first, you'll fight be fighting the bosses in the same order.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
As such, in theory, the area that I'm in right now, in theory, should be the last one you're going after.
I think old games are fascinating, just kind of inherently.
This gap.
Whoops. That's...
Yeah, if you think like NES Zelda is obtuse, I'd say this game's a lot more obtuse in some ways.
At least with NES Zelda 1, a simple map is with just what each thing has is enough for me.
I would argue that a large part of what people think NES Zelda is cryptic for is unfortunately the result of translation issues.
Also not wrong.
I watched if anyone ever has watched the video Lost in Localization, which is a very good look at how Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Link to the Past, I think, their translations, they also do an Ocarina of Time one, looking at how their translations differ and, like, in some cases, you know, not so great. It's
in the
mostly
case of Ocarina of Time. I feel that the thing with that is that by that point they were translating the game before its Japanese completion.
yeah.
Because from what I actually could tell, the Japanese and English and North American versions of Ocarina of Time literally are pretty much only really different by a single byte that controls the game language. And that all the assets are in the files of both.
Why is the game not letting me... Oh, because I'm taking fall damage, and then it's... I'm trying to, like, drop onto this ledge, but I'm taking fall damage, and then it's not permitting me... Oh, am I allowed to... Oh, there we go. But, yeah, no, like, a lot of the things about Zelda 2 that are, like, supposedly cryptic, they're not supposed to be. It's just that the text in game is translated either poorly or just in such a way that, you know, it becomes cryptic.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the weird secrets about Zelda 1 that are required to complete the game are not supposed to be cryptic, because what is almost always the case, I want to say it's in like 3 separate occasions, it's that the guide dude who gives you the hint, his messages are translated improperly such that the hints are basically not helpful.
Yeah.
Like, what's a good example? I think one of the good examples is like, maybe the key in the final dungeon, it's told to you in the Japanese version, and then in the English version, it's just not translated properly. It's things like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to,
Yeah, this game doesn't really have that kind of excuse, because there's not a whole lot of text beyond, whatever
is
information
true.
might be in the manual. So, which, I mean, to be fair,
That's-
manual would
that
probably
was
help
on
a bit.
Battle Guide, obviously.
manual. I give old games a lot of... I give old games a fair bit of flack for being cryptic when they had this thing called an instruction manual. Because usually, in a lot of cases, in a weirdly large amount of cases, reading the instruction manual for video games makes it a lot easier to play.
Yep.
Yeah, weird that.
Yeah, weird. Remember when you got a game as a kid and on the way home you'd read the instruction manual in the car?
Those are good times. Oh, I have a...
Obviously, that. Obviously, like, when it was a handheld game, sometimes you just play the game in the car.
Yeah,
That's so
that's
true.
true.
Yeah, there's...
Oh, doors relock. Fantastic.
They unfortunately expect you to read, and that is not something that some people are good at doing.
Reading, the most difficult of tasks for the...
As any Yu-Gi-Oh player knows.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
Okay, thank you. Nope.
Should probably get a few more keys. I want to see if I can at least beat a boss.
Come on, can I...
Oh, I
Can I
just
come
flew.
over here, please?
Need to get some more keys, so let's start with that.
Okay, Jay.
And while in theory, you can, I think with one exception, you can find every item in a treasure chest, but there are various shops, and each shop has a couple random items in them, and you can easily find the items you need that way as well.
Another mechanic that is
okay.
I forgot about that sometimes used with particularly the dog because of lack of contact damage. Using enemies as platforms.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's another classic one right there.
Can you come over here? I need to use you as a platform. Okay, thank you. Come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here.
So-
You look like Finn the dog.
Prior to today, of course, the other time I remember playing this game, prior to here, or at least the most recent time I remember playing it, I had this thing I had to do for a mystery tournament. They ran this show called The Mystery Show, where the idea was every week it's a different show, and you have to be doing a different thing. So the week I was on, we had what they called the 50 States of Gaming. The idea was there were 50 challenges in there, one tied to each U.S. state. Your goal was to figure out which state was the, quote, winning state, and then claim that you have finished the winning state. But all the states were of games with a save state that puts them right at the end of the game. So you just have to basically beat the final boss, and that's it for each of the challenges. And this was one of the games that was in there, was being the final boss of Legacy of the Wizard.
Which, honestly, it's not... The final boss really isn't that.
By that point, if you've been playing the game up to that point, you've probably gotten accustomed to the jank, and therefore just ended up going for it because of... Well, I went for it because I had beaten the game before. I think I was the only one who went for it, though. But...
I think I might be stuck.
Yeah, you've done something interesting there.
Why does it not let me go
Yeah,
further? I tried to use enemy as platform, and then nothing would happen.
I'm watching your feed right now.
Yeah, same here. I just kind of quit.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta depend on the luck of where does enemy spawn, which, again, good luck with that. So I wanna... Yeah.
Just moved on.
Let's see if I can make this jump.
The one tip regarding the spikes, if you hold like up diagonal, you can avoid taking damage from it.
Yeah,
Really?
I remember that being a weird... I can't imagine that's an intended thing. That has to be a bug.
Maybe not, maybe, but I'll take it.
Alright. Well, I could buy a potion. I guess I might as well grab that because I haven't really bought anything from the shop, and having that might be handy. But I have to get to an inn to be able to equip it. Yeah, you can, I see some people have given up on the game, which is fair.
Yeah, it's definitely... It can be an acquired taste, especially for a newcomer, but...
Definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah, absolutely. That game is not.
I hate to say it, I feel like I might be soft locked.
Yeah, the idea is you're supposed to be able to jump on enemies in the section to the right, but...
Alright.
if
that, and then...
At the very least, I'm showing off the first boss.
Oh, you got to the first boss, nice. Or you got to a boss, I guess, would be a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how close I am to a boss, but... Because I just continue going through this area, and, trying to figure out where else I need to go at this point, where the crown is.
Are you on the dog route?
I'm on the dog route, yeah. I think I'm, like, in the... I think I'm heading the right way, but I don't know how much further I actually do need to go.
There we go. I mean, I already did this, technically.
Hold on, I feel like
I think I am.
should.
Maybe I'm not. I don't know anymore.
Oh,
Hold on, so let me see. I'm actually gonna pull up the stream here and see.
Well, I'm staying at it in at the moment.
This is new. Key to chest. Please give me something interesting. It looks like food, probably. Merchants, probably.
I think you've gone past it.
Oh, I've gone past it? Oh, well.
Yes, you have.
Let's go down.
Shit.
I have a lack of keys. Alright. I mean, with the two people already ducking out of the game, I think now is actually a good place to stop with it. I think we got a feel for Legacy of the Wizard. Yeah. And we still got like a solid 20, almost 25 minutes out of it, so which is honestly pretty good for Legacy of the Wizard, as much as I love the game and what it tries to do.
Huh.
Alright,
When you say they ducked out, did they just like close their emulator? Or...
they switched to a different game. J Emerald started playing Contra, I think was playing Hamtar earlier. Eli switched over to Puyo.
Puyo 2. Because I'm doing retro achievements for the Mega Drive version.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say about the game, just like I like the music of the game. Like the graphics actually look quite nice. The backgrounds are actually pretty detailed, especially for an NES era game.
Yeah, like this is something that I could see myself putting time into, like back when the game was new, and you were just trying to explore things. But anyway, we're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing our final game for tonight from me. We'll see you in a bit. I need to double check how long my playthrough was when I did this. Because there's a playthrough I have on YouTube. Let me check that during the break here. Granted, I used a map for that, so...
And much to the surprise of nobody, there is a randomizer for this too.
That does seem like a very randomizer-coded game. Just if you're, like... You gotta have that familiarity with the game, which... I think less people are going to be familiar with Legacy of the Wizard compared to, like, Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that's fair. But like I said, this was, a game from my childhood, so...
I can't wait for AVG and...
So my playthrough of Legacy of the Wizard was about 90 minutes long.
Interesting.
So, that's about how long the game is if you have, like, directions on where to go. If you're fumbling about it, you're probably going to spend multiple hours trying to make progress in it.
Yeah, I was going to also mention with Puyo 2, like, I was considering doing retro achievements for this version too, but I found there's an achievement for getting to one of the hardest things to even get to in the franchise, which is the which is essentially, spoiler alert, if you don't get enough EXP to pass the first floor in the game makes you fight the true final boss, or you essentially are put into battle with the true final boss.
What game?
In Puyo 2, like, in order to continue to the game, you need to collect enough EXP to level up. If you don't collect enough EXP to level up, you're given a last chance opponent to fight. If you don't have enough after that, you're booted out of the tower and game over immediately.
Incredible.
Alright, well, we are back for our final game for tonight. From me. This is another group where we've got two newcomers here, and not really a newcomer, but I believe Eli's only been on once before, so...
Yeah, I've only been on once before.
Yeah, relatively new still. So I decided to go... Usually in this kind of situation, I like to give out a classic from the show. Something that is either something that people really enjoyed or that is pretty recognizable from our history. And this week, I decided to dive into the TurboGrafx library, and any regular can probably take a guess already at what game I gave out for that. But I only gave it out once. If you're not counting season finales, or Donathons, or the Shuffler. But for the main show, I only gave it out once, so backed by popular demand from, I believe, Season 2, we have Somewhere Assault.
Never heard of them.
I hardly know her.
I will go into detail about this game. I'm going to tell you now, one of the mechanics of the game is you have to put in your birthday.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Also, my RetroArch is chugging a little bit, so... Oh, it might be working.
Yes, as Polk says, it is the Slinky game.
What?
That will make more sense when we get into the game.
I'd love to get into the game if RetroArch could stop not responding.
If RetroArch is being a butt, try loading up in BizHawk. BizHawk should work fine as well.
Yeah, I think I might just do that. Come on. There we go. Alright, BizHawk. You know, I have to say, Nikki, this is a really interesting thing that you've put together of like, hey, here's this stuff, and it's like very just like download and then you're ready to go because everything's set up to go to your side. It's very impressive to me, just like seeing how this all works and like that it works.
Well, part of the credit goes to Terravit. So I put it together the original pack because back in the day, people just streamed to their Twitch and I pulled their feed and plugged it directly into my feed. But Terravan, for starting in Season 6, made a side feed that we're just using for this. So now people just stream to a place, and it helps with making sure everybody's cropped properly. It's a lot less work on my part.
Why am I not surprised this game is made by Atlas?
I forget if it was developed by Atlas or just published by Atlas.
I don't see any other companies, so...
I'm checking.
Also, this is loud.
Developer Atlas, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm always fascinated by Atlas games. So there's definitely a period of time where I was definitely collecting a bunch of Atlas games. Because there's always some fascinating stuff when you look outside of their franchises that people know, Shibuya, Tensei, Persona. And this is one such game. Another one we've had on here was Pieces, which is a jigsaw puzzle racing game with items, which is that's really out there, yeah. But it's such a fascinating game. I definitely recommend checking out later.
Now that's wild to me, like a jigsaw puzzle racing game. What the hell? Who comes up with that shit?
Yeah, right. There's sometimes the less known games are the ones that do the most interesting of things.
Oh yeah. I don't have a good example off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of one. Because my known examples are the examples I've done over and over again. Something play Kagasaka. Oh wow. Okay, the title screen is giving me. Oh my god, you were not kidding when you said Slinky. Jesus Christ.
Yep, you're seeing the attract screen now, but I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Okay, this feels like a flash game on like coolmathgames.com.
Right. I don't hear any objections to starting, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Summer Assault. You can put in your birthday if you want to. I'm not gonna spoil what putting in your birthday does. You might get to it in half an hour, you might not. I'll say this, depending on what your birthday is, you'll find out what it does at different points in the game.
Interesting.
Sorceress uses her evil powers to fulfill.
Oh wow, there's voice acting.
To rule the world.
Oh, that's somebody saying, reading out in call. Nice try.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
Oh my god.
You've been fooled.
I have been fooled. Question, Nikki. Do you know if BizHawk/RetroArch supports PC Engine games? Like, if
Yes.
I wanted to submit a PC98 game for... Oh, interesting. Okay.
PC98, I'm unsure of. PC Engine, it does. I don't think PC98 is the case, though.
Because I had a game in mind that just popped up because I'm watching this cutscene and it reminded me of it. And I'm like, huh, interesting.
I think RetroArch can do PC98.
I might be able to. It's something we can poke around with later, but it's not. But PC98, I think, is a platform that we don't officially have in our list of platforms. So I'll go over more of the details of the game itself once more people start getting into the game. Since a bunch of you are watching the cutscene, I just skipped it because I played this game a bunch, and I absolutely. I have gone on record before saying this is probably, of the TurboGrafx games I played, this is probably my favorite TurboGrafx game.
I've only played one TurboGrafx game, and it's probably the one you're thinking of.
Heath Courage?
No.
Blazing Lasers?
Okay, I might be thinking of a different console. Was Rondo of Blood not on the TurboGrafx 16?
No, it was. That's
Okay.
That's just not the first one I immediately think of, actually, when I think PC Engine.
Well, I said TurboGrafx.
Yeah. Well, TurboGrafx, the PC Engine is the Japanese TurboGrafx, is what I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but it's also it's one of the games for the CD add-on for the TurboGrafx /PC Engine.
Right.
I have an attack
TurboGrafx
button.
did like the cartridge thing, right? Or
It was Hue cards. Which
What?
if you haven't seen them, hang on. Let me get a picture. That's one of the things I find most fascinating about the TurboGrafx 16 is the medium the games come on. So let me see if I can get a picture of one right here. Yeah, here we go. Here's an example right here. I will throw a picture in the text channel in the Discord here. That is Ninja Spirit for TurboGrafx 16. That is the Hue card for it that you play the game off of. Yeah, Hue cards are very, like, credit card shaped.
No, I lost a life.
Okay, so I see people have gotten into the game for Somewhere Saw at this point. One of the big problems I have with this game is it starts very slow. You'll notice you move very slowly. There are abilities you get which can help with that. Like, there's one that will speed you up. There's one that will make you stronger.
Easy.
Oh, shit.
The game's easy when you have those powers, but until you get them,
I have
it can be
I have
rough going.
rebound.
Yeah, that's one of the power-ups you can get as a ricochet shot.
So, I'm pretty sure I remember that in Japan there were more PC Engine games released on CD than there ended up being on cartridge.
That's
I
funny.
would believe that. The PC Engine was very popular in Japan compared to over here. Like, we got, what, 50 games on the CD add-on over here? Like, it was not a whole lot, and they are hard to find. I've got the Ys games on, like, PC Engine or TurboGrafx CD games. I've got Street Fighter 1, both the Ys games that were on it, or I guess all three if you want to get technical, and the Addams Family on TurboGrafx CD.
Never played much of Ys.
Meanwhile,
If you want to play a Ys game, I recommend Oath and Felghana. That's a very good opening Ys game to...
That's a remake, right?
That's a remake of 3.
Okay. See, I'm unfortunately a stupid bitch who likes to play the older versions of video games out of stubbornness. So,
I mean, you'll still most likely get some enjoyment out of the original version of it. It'll just be because the games play so differently from one version to the other. So Oath and Felghana for Ys. If you've ever seen any of the other Ys games like Ys Origin or Ark of Nephishtim, which have those have the most iconic, I'd say, of the combat styles.
It's bump combat, right?
No, the early ones are bump combat, but those ones are not bump combat. But Ys 3 on the original platforms it was on was a side scroller.
I think I've seen Ys 3 be played before. And yeah, I've seen it's like a side scroller, kind of like Zelda 2.
Yeah.
All right. And then you said 1 and 2 are bump combat, where it's like the angle that you bump is like how...
Yeah, 1 and 2 are bump combat. I forget if any of the other ones are bump combat, because 4 and 5 I'm less familiar with, because I don't think we got a localization of their original versions. 4 got...
with 0 people.
4 got re-released later as Memories of Salsetta. Now I've got my powers. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh yeah, if you reacquire a power-up that you already have, instead it heals you, so...
Neat.
Apparently, I think I read that Ys 5 hasn't come out over here at all.
Yeah, Ys 5 is still in localization hell, which is to say, it's the only one of the mainline Ys games that has not been localized. Unless you want to get...
By the way, this is something I saw a while back on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I found a copy of the PS2 version of the game on eBay.
Of which one?
Ys 5 for the PS2 sealed for $50 million USD.
No, I don't think anyone's biting on that one. Just gonna go out on it.
Absolutely not worth that.
Getting crazy. Oh, fuck.
I think we can all agree on that.
Inflation of the game market is getting out of control.
I gotta get schmovin'.
Yeah, I gotta do that as well. I've been trying to grind out to get upgrades.
I'm running out of time.
But yeah, I'm running into the
No,
time limit problem. Fortunately, when you die, you start right back where you died. You lose all your powers minus your health upgrades. You don't lose your health upgrades until you get a game over. You have
Which I just did.
Yeah, you do have unlimited continues, so with enough trial and error, you will eventually get through the game. But the final part of the game, the final boss, is so rude in this game. Like, you have to go in fully prepared for it. Which, good luck with that if you haven't played the game before. But up to that point, the game's pretty solid.
Oh, I have another life. And, oh, I actually have like 60 seconds. Nice. It's not...
Yeah, your time, I believe, refreshes whenever you die, so... Running out of time isn't the worst thing in the world.
Senor.
So stage...
Die, senor.
So stage 3 is the first stage that gets a little bit more maze-like in how it plays.
Dang.
I hate to say this, but I am getting a little tired.
Are you gonna have to duck out now?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair enough. Thanks for playing, though. Go ahead and hide.
Your birthday
no problem.
Okay.
You figured out what your birthday does?
Well, yeah, because I saw that I saw the zodiac symbols on the basically when you could transition levels.
Yeah. So you're...
Oh, you were not kidding about maze like teleporter maze, hooray!
Yeah.
See ya.
So yeah, your birthday does, I guess I'll go ahead, well, no, we might still see what specifically putting your birthday does, but you are correct. The important thing about your birthday that you put in is what your zodiac symbol is. So when you get to the boss that matches your zodiac symbol, you'll have an interesting thing happen.
I know that, for some reason in, what the hell? In Japanese games, like, well, I guess that's not the case. I was more so thinking, for some reason that they, like, put a lot of, whenever there's a kind of, like, customization, for your birthday, like, they take into account your zodiac as, like, a thing. Or, more specifically, I think what I was actually thinking of is they like to, do, like, blood type?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I've heard that one before at the very least. And yeah, as Kylie says, TurboGrafx 16 was kind of screwed over by coming on the West around the same time as the Sega Genesis. Because I think the TurboGrafx was the first 16-bit system.
In Japan, the PC engine came out in '87.
Yeah. So, I highly recommend looking into some games with the TurboGrafx library, because there's some fascinating stuff on there you may not have heard of. Just be aware if you're gonna look into the library, be prepared to find a lot of shmups. That was like one of the things the console was known for, was shmups.
I thought you were talking about the PC engine because I was thinking of PC 98. I'm like, I thought you were gonna say something different because I'm like, I know for it just so happens that
yeah, PC 98 known for its porn games.
Yeah.
With all due respect, that art style is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the PC 98, I made sure not to touch any of that stuff. I mainly, I've been largely focusing on touching a lot of compiles output.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I would be wary about PC 98 stuff on here.
Yes, there is.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I am considering I may put on Root Breaker at some point.
There is a game that is PC, I think 98, that is not porn.
Yeah.
That I would ask
Christmas Miracle.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, Root Breaker is a shmup by compile that I consider it to be the divorced cousin of the LS series.
What were we saying here, Corel?
But I was gonna say, if I was ever on again, I think I would like to show the class the specific PC 98 game that I know of that is, actually safe for work.
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting, and it's a game I've never played, but I've heard about. And more specifically, I like to listen to the music too, because for a game I've never heard of, it's got a banger soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what it is, although anyone who happens to know anything about PC 98 will probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about some. I'm wary on it just because. So I'm of the mindset of if I let one game on from this console, I have to keep letting games on for it, and I have to have it in my usual rotation of consoles that people can pick from. And the problem is then I have to deal with the making sure game submit is not porn, which
vetting it.
Yeah, that's always because sometimes I might be able to. Well, I don't always have the time to vet the games proper because I have a life that I have to live outside of
crazy,
this.
Insane.
Yeah, weird that. But also, like, even if I do vet the game, it's entirely possible it could be some hidden scene that I just didn't happen across, and that would be not a great thing to discover randomly on stream.
Nope. I do have. I mean, for the game in question, if we do want to like do that, I can basically send you a long play of it because I'm pretty sure there is a long play of it on YouTube, and that would basically give you something to like vet it for yourself.
Yeah, but we can discuss it sometime later. But it's kind of a similar thing to why I generally don't allow Sega CD on here. Because a lot of it is FMVs, which means DMCA hell, even if it's shitty quality. It's one of those that's a shame because I would love to allow Sega CD because I would love to give out Panic for Sega CD because that's such a weird game. But
actually, there was one PC 98 game. Another one I was doing like Rusty. That's the Castlevania one.
God damn it! That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I do remember it getting a actual PC compatible DOS port though.
Yeah.
Rusty was the game.
When I think of PC 98, the thing that first comes to mind for me is probably early Toho.
Yeah, and that's what chat said as well. PC 98 is the Toho system.
Yeah.
Really, I have no, I
feel
the NSF thing about
that.
PC 98.
Yeah. So one of the nice things I have about boss fight, or one of the fun things about boss fights, is a lot of them you can just DPS race if you're powered up.
I would love to find the boss.
Yeah, that's also a thing. And that's also one of the other things that can be a bit tricky is when you're trying to find the boss in a maze, but also you just died, so therefore you lost your speed power-up, and it's so annoying. Like, the game rules when you're powered up, but when you don't have your power-ups and you're going at a snail's pace, it can be pretty miserable. I won't deny that.
I'm getting a little tired.
Fair, it is getting late, but
it's definitely like I feel like I either need more time with it or just like.
Fair enough. That's fair.
It's neat. I think this is cool.
Yeah, I need to find it, but this is one of the games I did want to get a physical of, and I have it in the box. In fact, it was in that era of boxed PC, or rather TurboGrafx 16 games. So, TurboGrafx 16 games tended to have a jewel case with them, but they came in a cardboard sleeve. So, I being the idiot that I am, try to get them with the cardboard sleeve as best as I can. But this was one of those games where it didn't have a jewel case to keep the Hue card in. You got the cardboard, and it came in like a tray. So, one of those weird games like that. What's up?
Yeah. I think I am going to tap out. How much long? Because I figured
we have.
Probably going to
where's
end my thing now.
Yeah, we got 16 minutes left, but I'm good with ending things a bit earlier for this one. Although I do want to make note of this boss. So I got to the boss that matches my zodiac symbol. So if any of you want to take a look at my feed on the stream and see what's happening.
Fortunately, I do not have it pulled up, but so I have to just kind of trust.
Yeah. So what happens is instead of the projectiles that the boss shoots out, in its place they shoot out a bunch of power-ups.
Cool.
And it includes a bunch of 1-ups, so you can stock up on 1-ups by just hanging out there. Especially since, like, sure, you're on a time limit, but when time runs out, you just lose 1 life. And then after that, you get revived, you get your health back, you get some time back, and then you can just keep getting power-ups like normal. So it's a way to grind for lives to just ensure you can blast through the rest of the game.
Yeah, I see. I am gonna tap out. It's starting to get a bit late.
Yeah, well, we just got the post-game wrap-up if you want to stick around for that, so it's probably going to be like another 10 minutes at the most. Because I'll go ahead.
I'd love to, but maybe another time. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, sorry. It's also getting late. I didn't get the best sleep last night either.
Alright, take care. Well, we'll go ahead and do the post-game. It might be a post-game with just me and MeleeWizard.
I will say that the Pokemon Romhack was definitely a good laugh.
Yeah. Alright, so for those of us who are remaining here,
I'll pretty much remain just to get my rankings and then head out.
Okay.
Honestly, Legacy is definitely last place. Silver is probably, and it's certainly a thing, but I need more time to experience it.
So to catch you up, we actually just now do the top game of the week instead of doing the full-on ranking.
Sorry. For me, I will admit, it's been a while. Other than Gunpey, which I'm a bit biased on, I just got too much of a laugh out of Celia's Romhack.
Fair enough. Alright, but let's go over each of the games that we played here for at least myself and MeleeWizard here. So, started the night with Gunpey for Wonderswan. Thoughts on that?
I thought it was really neat. It's definitely a puzzle game. It's the kind of puzzle kind of game that I could really appreciate with my experience with, say, Tetris and Dr. Mario and the like. It's definitely something that I could probably look into a bit more later on down the line.
Yeah. It's one that I've recommended giving it a try.
I forgot to mention that there is a 2-player mode, but the game doesn't show the option unless you actually have link cable connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only
mode record plugs into the same port as pretty much all the other extensions of the system, because that same port is pretty much used for everything, including headphones. Because yes, this didn't have a headphone jack before the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah, I mean, Gunpey, I'm not sure if the multiplayer... I assume the multiplayer is still in some of the more modern ports like PSP and DS.
Yeah, I'll have to look at I'll check the PS1 version later.
Yeah, it's a simple puzzle game. You'll probably play a few rounds of it and move on with your life. You know, very Tetris-like. Alright, game number 2. Celia's stupid Romhack for GBA. Absolute shitpost of a Romhack.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, it's if you know what you're in for, it can be a nice little silly thing. But
I did not know I was in for.
Yeah.
But if I was being honest, if I wanted to troll with that hack, I would just go into the help menu and just go straight to Bible verses.
In my head, this is kind of like the Pokemon version of Diagonal Mario. If anybody in chat remembers when we had Diagonal Mario a few weeks ago. Where it's you take a beloved game and you just make it a giant-ass shitpost.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, this is actually where I'll probably have to tap out, but if when I show up in the future, expect to see more weird stuff, maybe stuff on platforms you don't expect. By the way, is it possible to ever do Atari Jaguar on RBC?
That's one that we don't officially have, but it's one that I would probably be willing to add. I would just have to look into setup for it.
Yeah, if I could put Tempest 2000 on the show, I would.
Yeah. Alright, moving on in our list here. Third was Tales of Phantasia for Super Nintendo. I don't know if you have it.
I think I had already said my piece on it.
That's fair.
Having experienced the game in all its glory, it's kind of soured me for the series as a whole, but I don't know if it's if Phantasia is really that representative of the entire series or not.
Yeah, I'm probably not the best person to talk to, because as I mentioned before, I have not really dabbled in Tales of games. I've just kind of seen them in passing. This one did at least have like a decently quick start to it, because you know we've had RPGs on here where we don't even get out of the first town in half an hour. So it was nice to have a game where we could quickly like get into the actual combat of the game. Right, game number 4, Legacy of the Wizard for NES.
Well, I mean,
like I say, I have a good idea of your opinion. Funny enough, the two people still here in call are probably the two people who are the biggest fans of Legacy of the Wizard among the group we had tonight. Just because we're the two people who have played it before. So, we had an idea of what we were getting ourselves into and how maze-like it can be and how confusing it can be to navigate.
And I guess, to be fair, this might not have been the best setting for a game like that, because you're only able to play it for a certain amount of time. For a first-time playthrough or someone who hasn't much experience, this is definitely something you kind of want to take your time on, just to try to figure out where stuff is.
Yeah, it's very much a game that it's probably, if you're figuring out things on your own, it's definitely going to take you, like, I'm gonna guesstimate 5 to 10 hours. I don't know how you feel about that estimate.
Goodness knows, I had my share of issues as a kid, but it wasn't really about finding stuff. There was just
execution.
A specific mechanic that I didn't understand at the time, which kind of stonewalled me.
Ah, that would do it. Alright. Lastly, Summer Assault for TurboGrafx.
I thought this game was actually pretty neat. Once I figured out how the controls worked and such, and the fact that there was a fire button.
Yeah.
Which I didn't fully realize at the time. Once I figured all that stuff out, things started to move along pretty good.
It's a TurboGrafx game, of course there's a fire button. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well-versed you are with the TurboGrafx library, or PC Engine.
Not at all.
Yeah, so this is pretty blind territory. I mean, the controls are basically for TurboGrafx. It's just an NES controller. It's 2-button games. They're 16-bit. Or I think it's like a 16-bit game running on 8-bit hardware or something like that. I don't remember the specifics of it. But yeah, I definitely recommend looking into the TurboGrafx library some more. I'd love to do some of the same myself. And lastly, what's your game of the week?
I'm torn between Gunpey and Summer Assault. Just kind of. I might give the edge to Summer Assault, actually.
Yeah, Summer Assault is like I'm gonna say Summer Assault. It's my own game, so I'm gonna also give an honorable mention to Celia's stupid Romhack, because that was a good laugh. But on a genuinely play the game level, I would give it to Gunpey for an honorable mention. So really, just a lot of good stuff all around. All right, and let's go ahead and close out for the night. So, do you have anything going on that you'd like to promote?
I do stuff on YouTube and Twitch. I had actually just finished Final Fantasy 13 today, and I use RNG, a weighted RNG system to determine my next project, and the next project is actually going to be Power Blade 2, which is going to be starting up tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah, Power Blade 2 is a good game. I raced that for a speed bump one time.
Yeah, I've tried playing it before, and it kind of kicked my butt, so I'm hoping that things kind of go better this time around.
That's fair enough. For my part, tomorrow we're going to continue the BizHawk Shuffler. Sunday is Speed Bump. Monday, I'm going to be over at twitch.tv/Lunar Heights Arcade doing an Archipelago Seed. Been a while since I've done one of the Archipelago Seeds over there, so it'll be refreshing to be able to do that again. Tuesday, we're going to do more Like a Dragon Ishin. Wednesday, we're going to do more Phantasy Star 3. Thursday's more Danganronpa V3. And next Friday, we'll be back with more Retro Book Club. And more questionable games. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see who is still up. You know what? I don't always get a chance to rate this person, so let's go say hi to Toon, who is playing Tom Clancy's Division 2. We'll see you next week for more Retro Book Club. Bye, everyone!
Have a nice night.